Wait, what? Fuck's sake. Better. Cool. Stream fix. God damn it. Australian technology. We're always down under. Alright, Chofine, OD. Yeah, relatively even. What are you talking about? 3 last hits, 7 last hits. This guy just seems to be having a bit of better lane presence. The Tusk didn't really actually work out. Yes, gets banished. Let's see. Tide's freely farming this pool. Nice Talker does seal the rune, so sneaky bastard. Level 2 on the Tusk is ready though, so he can go in if he wants. Tusk is currently in the area, just in case. They have a couple creeps on the Enchantress to use. Batrider. Okay, so it is definitely off-lane Enchantress. Batrider's position 4. There you go, the shards do perfectly land on the Enchantress, but do they have enough damage? It's 1 point untouchable. The Snowball does come out, brings in the Viper again. The nice shockwave from the creep, but can he survive? The Maledict is on him, he's gonna pop. First blood for the Viper. Batrider does get a kill onto the Witch Doctor there. No, actually, Enchantress gets a kill with his creeps. 3 stacks on the Tusk here. Gonna slowly get run down. Doesn't have a shrine. Right clicks. Snowball just in time though. Can they save him? I don't think they can. The Maledict does come out. Shards pretty good just in death. Holding down the Batrider. He's Maledict up. He might pop in a sec. One more right click will secure it. And there you go. Perfect. Witch Doctor gets that kill. Enchantress doing his thing, boss. Best thing about Enchantress, all he has to do is right click creeps. And whenever Viper comes up, right click him. Did I see Tide? Did not see Tide. Oh, they even got a ward. Cool, just securing his fight line. Jug's gonna do his thing, 16 last hits, 2 denies. Pretty good for him. Fade's boots are there. They're coming up. But they're going in on Tide. I don't think they can get this kill. They have a Void. They have 1 point in Hunter in the night, but it's not night time. So Tide freely farms. That's what Tide's do. You really can't kick him out. Here we go, ODSF. Free lanes. How many last hits for? 9 last hits for the Shadow Fiend. So actually OD's doing a pretty good job. Looks like down bot, the Batrider and the Enchantress are going on to the Witch Doctor. Stomp from the creep was stopped by the cask. Tusk is here just in case, but they're good. Enchantress farming up these creeps. Might be doing this thing. Snowball comes in on the Enchantress. They can get shards off the bottom end, and Maledict is there. The break is also there, so an early point in Nevertoxin may secure this kill. Maledict proc is there, and he's going to not pop. Oh, he might pop on this one. Maybe. No, he's just living. But there you go. The poison actually secures that kill there. Batrider freely farming, so it's kind of being a dual off-laners. Poison attack there. The shards are pretty good, but the fire attack is there. The Snowball can bring in the Viper as well, so this is going to be another kill. Maybe my doubts to carry Viper a little bit off. He's having a pretty good lane, but he has to translate that to the mid game. Right clicks are coming out. OD's doing his thing. Power Treads, Null Talisman. Yeah. Power Treads. Got a rain drop anyway, so he can't get a raise combo on OD. Not that he won't banish himself, just when it happens. Tide bullying Jug on his tower. Pretty sweet. Alright, Enchantress coming down bot. Going for the phase boots. So he just wants to actually do damage to this Viper. Viper doesn't have any more regen, so kind of worth it. Yeah, cool. Batrider's in the area. Shockwave creep is there too. Doesn't shockwave. Nice. He misses. Okay, so what is the plan for Radiant? They want to gank this OD. They've got a Tusk, they've got a Witch Doctor, they're going to Snowball in if they can. Here we go, Snowball comes in, the Banish is there if he just wants to use it. But he gets actually some, the shots come out, but no more kills. Was the Witch Doctor left behind? I think the Witch Doctor was left behind. A little bit odd there, but they're actually going in on the Viper there. Shockwave comes out, the Enchant is probably going to be there to saw him, but he's going to TP out. Do they have enough damage to take him out? Nah. He's going to go back to farming. In fact, Viper TPs to this tower so we can actually use a shrine. Pretty smart from Seamew. Night Stalker does spot it out though. But it's only illusions. Which are going to go on to this Witch Doctor. Pretty low health, the cast does come out, but the Bat Rider's in the area. OD's coming in just to secure a kill. Shards do come out, the Maledict does land, and he does get banished away. Is it enough to kill him? No, but hey, Night Stalker gets that kill. Raindrops, Clarity, Tango, all the Venom, he's ready to kill. It's nighttime, people. It's Night Stalker time. Juggernaut, Phase Boots are coming, the Aquil's already done. Who's winning this lane? It looks like Ty. 48 last hits, he is farming this camp every single time. So he just gets extra farm straight up. Oh, TP, they're TPing bot because they're diving onto the Viper right there. The Ravage is ready if he wants to use it. But he's holding it, there he goes, pops it onto the tower there. Can Viper do enough damage? Snowball comes in, lands onto the Bat Rider goes down, and Enchantress is trying to run away. The nice Void lands on the Viper, the Viper's pretty low. Oh, I'm gonna lag out again. I'm sorry. They're going on the Night Stalker. Snowball's up in 7 seconds, they don't have another stun. Shards are up in 7 as well, 3 more seconds to hold them down. Who did they decide to go on? Absolutely no one. He makes it away. Nice job, Night Stalker. Right up top, Juggernaut is still farming. We might see him change to Battle Fury maybe. See what he buys. He's getting a good few waves. Level 4 on to the Bat Rider, has a ward, deep vision just in case somebody goes to gank. This Juggernaut, not exactly the best way of going about it. He's level 7, has Omni Slash, has Blade Fury, so it's going to be a really hard catch. Night Stalker, actually level 4 compared to what? Witch Doctor, level 4. Tusk is level 4 compared to Bat Rider's level 4, so everybody's about even. Except for maybe OD and SF. SF's now dominating. That's what SF does. Gets the razors up and can take out all the creeps. Okay, chuck up net worth. Tide Hunter top, followed by Juggernaut. Then we got Shadow Fiend, Enchantress, Viper, OD. That's not how I thought that would go down, but Enchantress is having a good lane. He's already got the tower bot though, so this entire area is all hers to farm. Viper's stuck to these few camps because he knows he'll get ganks. Arcane Rune has ended on toss. They might want to fight mid. They got the Astral Imprisonment down, so they can actually roll in if they want. Night Stalker's in the area with a Void and a Silence, so it's really risky to dive in. Enchantress having a great time bot. There we go, Juggernaut doing his thing. What did he go? He's got on the courier. Oh, Face Boots Drum. Is that his? No. Enchantress. Almost got the... Okay. Smart enough moves. Saves the courier. If it went to Enchantress, it would have died. Cool. Tide farming up, doing his thing. What's he going? The Phase Boots build, so it's going to be the Farter build. Phase Boots is he just runs at you and hits you. And he's so tanky because he has drums that you just can't kill him. It's Tide. He has Kraken Shell points, he has drums. He's going to move fast and he's going to hit hard. OD's got 4 stuff coming up, so he values mobility more than range or drums as well. There's not the internal NV team, which everybody buys drums. It's such a stat on build. Where does Shadow Fiend go? That's a real question. Does he go magic damage or does he go right click? He's got the extra Wraith Band, so it's probably going to be the right click Hurricane Pike. But at bot, they actually get the Snowball and the Enchantress coming taken down. The break is there, so the Untouchable doesn't work. Then they get the kill. They might even get her creep as well. Cool, Viper's going for the drums herself. Drums into Orchid. Okay. That's a build. Might not be the greatest build, but it works. Juggernaut going for Battle Fury, so here's 7.07 patched melee core. Everybody goes Battle Fury. Wouldn't be surprised if one day we see Tide go Battle Fury. It's coming. Okay, what is happening there? Do we have a smoke? We do have a smoke. They're just passing it to the Night Stalker. He's not going to smoke by himself, is he? It's not nighttime. They're just going to farm a few more items. So drums comes out. Nighttime was popped by the Night Stalker. A little bit odd because he still had, I guess he had 40 seconds until nighttime, so very smart use of that shot, actually. He maximizes his nighttime potential. So Night Stalker running through, there's vision there, so he will actually get that with a sentry, but SF knows he's there, so Bowl just farm this creep and run away. Perfect. Nice deep wards coming out from the Night Stalker, so he's going to have vision on this tier 2 tower, the next objective for the Dire, and probably, yeah, mid-range. So they're going to push this tier 2 tower and see if there's any rotations from mid. Which there may be. Shadow Fiend is mid without any mana, so they could try and go on him. Does he have a wand? He does not. No charges on him. Gonna probably pop the shrine, just in case. Free farm for Juggernaut. Battle Fury, say 14 momentum. Not too shabby.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And maybe the mid tower pressure. We'll see how we go. Everybody's just farming. Down bot, they're just defending towers. They brought Titan just because he's tired. You're not going to push a tower when he has Ravage. Just going to scare you off. Enchantress has a creep to use to actually get a kill. The Void is going to go. The Silence comes out. The Void on the Witch Doctor. They're going to right click him down. The Snowball comes in just to save him if they can. The War Response is perfect. The Shards will come out and actually secure it in the Enchantress. They don't have any untouchable. The Requiem will come out and just hit on the end, but the wand was used. Did it have any Rabbit raised yet? He's going to TP out. He's fine. Smart moves by that Enchantress right there. Mid tower was defended, tier 2 bot was defended, and they even got a couple kills. They did lose the Viper though, top somehow. What? ODs and Batrider killed Viper. That's still weird though. It's one of the problems with Viper. He has no mobility. He can't get away. Unless you pause the game. Again. And DC. China's been having serious internet problems, which has been passed on to me, which is great. I love free gifts from China. Ooh, okay, so where are we going to go from here? Shadow Fiend usually farms for save till he gets his second item and then starts pushing towers, getting kills with Requiem, so we'll see Shadow Fiend getting active in a second. Blink Dagger's almost up on the Tide, so we'll see Tide getting active in a second. Viper is pretty far away from this Orchid, so Viper's not really going to be able to fight for a long time. OD 4-star raindrops going into Dragonlance, but OD can actually fight with 1 point in Arcane Orb, so he's good. Batrider, Blink Dagger is 200 gold away. Night Stalker has a magic stick and an urn. He's pretty happy. He's not too shabby. Enchantress has the drums. We've got the Hood of Defiance there as well. Nice zoning gust coming out from Tide. Tusk is hanging out in the background. It's getting ready to initiate just in case they go on, and they're putting in the Night Stalker, just wrapping around a little bit. There we go, Intense comes out, the right click is there, and they're just going to right click him down a little bit. Just pulling the waves, defending his tower, delaying this push, but eventually it'll break. Eventually. Okay, Battle Fury is ready after one more rune or one more camp. This is really slow. Don't worry guys, the game will get exciting soon. Just as soon as Viper goes high ground for the tier 1 tower. Get ready for the right clicks to come out from Viper. He's got a Nevertoxin, he's got Poison Attack, he's got Viper Strike. No points in Corrosive Skin, which is really odd. But hey, they don't have that much magic damage. There you go, tower's done. Viper is TPing top, is going to defend his tower against the OD. Nevertoxin does come down. Does he try anything else? Nope. Nice fight there. But here we go. Batrider's actually found the Shadow Fiend. They got the lasso on them. Did have a silence. They have another void in a second. But the snowball save from the touch. The Ravage comes out. The Walrus Punch. And the Razors get the kill on the Night Stalker. One more Raise can come out from the Shadow Fiend. And that's 2 kills going to Radiant right there. That's rough. You commit a lasso and Night Stalker, and you don't get anything out of it. You are not feeling good about that. Yules is ready. Blink Dagger's next item, so it's going to be magic damage Shadow Fiend. Everybody likes the magic damage Shadow Fiend because it maxes out when Enchantress dies from the death. Meldic will proc in a sec. Oh, does he get the shrine? Oh, that's a big save. Nice 4-star from OD, actually saving that. They can actually fight off this. Night Stalker's trying to go in and see if he can actually slow anybody down, but he's not going to find anybody. Enchantress just runs mid, and their gank failed too, but they didn't get any kills from it. Yeah, it's an off-lane Enchantress position, well, 2 support Batriders and a Night Stalker, so a really greedy lineup from Snowball comes in, Ice Punch comes out, but he doesn't want to put Ice Shards, yeah, because he can just fly away. He just wants to get damage on him. But he's cool. Level 7 on the Night Stalker.
Top tower is about to take the plunge.
Mid tower OD versus the Tide. Anchor Smasher is just a farm. He's cool. You really gotta wait for these items for this game to actually get exciting. They're just gonna be farming. They actually have, the Sentry has this vision of the ward. That's what? Okay. Don't do ward during jungle. That's cool. Sometimes you want them to see you coming. You want fear in them. You want them to be like, what the hell are they up to? They know that the ward there. They have a sentry there. They can see us. Shadow Fiend's gonna bait himself bot, see if he can. Enchantress is probably gonna run out, get a TP scroll and TP away. Roy just runs out of the line, but he's fine. That nice ward actually finds Shadow Fiend there, so they kind of ruin their own gank. Here we go. OD is mid. Still. Blink Dagger is ready, so he's ready to fight, honestly. He's good. Solid moves coming out. We've got the smoke coming out from Dire, so they want to fight themselves. They have Omni Slash, they have Lasso again. My computer has lag. But instead of fighting, they want Roshan. Do you have Medallion? Okay, so they're going to use the Untouchable to slow the attack speed down so Juggernaut has enough damage to tank it. This may be a little bit too long though. This bottom tower is going to go. They did scan out, but there was no procs. Looks like Viper knows something, but it's a Viper. He can't exactly walk in himself. I would hope. Please don't. Tide's going to walk straight in. Has Ravage if he wants to use it. Sees that's almost down, so Tide's walking in there. Never took the last come out. The Viper Strike is on Juggernaut, slowing down. Ravage is there, and perfectly timed on Juggernaut. Actually gets in there. The Snowball's there. Walrus Punch throws him down, and Viper just going to take him down. But the Omni Slash at the last second saves the fight. It actually just goes down at the end there. The Shards come in and hold the Enchantress down with the Deathward going there. Sweet. Enchantress goes down. Batrider's going to die from Meldic Rock, and they can take the Aegis from there. Nice shards coming out from Tusk, holding in the Night Stalker. It's daytime, so he can't actually fly away. So Snowball comes in. He's going to have to right-click him down manually. Everybody's coming in behind. Actually, it's just a Witch Doctor while they take Aegis, but SF is there. SF gets the kill. Nice job. Okay, Viper gets that Aegis. It's the Aegis Viper, 18 minutes in, has the Orchid complete, so this Viper is working out. I've doubted it, but it's doing much better than I thought it was. So now they've just got to try and get kills on him. They're probably just going to sit Viper about here, get him to right-click that tower, and hope that somebody initiates on him. You have to kill the Viper twice, and Shadow Fiend's in the background waiting for a Requiem. Nice raises. Alright, Setsu's doing a good job here, but we've got the counter pushing coming out from OD. OD was not in that fight previously. So he's been farming the entire time. He's got the BKB coming up next. I don't think he has the Hurricane Pike completed. Shadow Fiend's doing much better than OD, but he does farm a lot quicker. A die getting ready to smoke. What's on the courier? Elven Band. No smokes, but Blink Dagger's ready on the Batrider, so they can fight if they want. Bottom tower defended by the Viper, just stands in front of him with the Aegis. We can see Viper's entire build, so it's Shadowblade, Boots of Travel, Nullifier.
Now they will suffer.
Pretty good, pretty effective, but guess who's about to die? Tidehunter. He gets found out top. Nice spin, gets a kill on Juggernaut, a little bit more farm. That Manta is coming quicker than you know. And then fighting gets hard, but the thing about it is Radiant's already smoked up. They want to get something in return. They don't want any control coming from from Dire. Ward comes out. We'll see the Juggernaut, but he's going to be real hard to get. But they don't care. Snowball will come in straight away. The silence is out. The punch is out. Connects to him. The Death Ward has been committed as well, and he's going to go down. There we go. Nightstalker's in. Enchantress in. They're going to get down the Witch Doctor, but guess who's around? Viper. Viper can just right-click you down. The Nevertoxin is there. The Glimmer Cape was used, but he's just getting away. Viper's just going to Nevertoxin down. He can... Oh, Shadow Fiend actually takes down the Nightstalker. Blinks in onto the Batrider, dodges the OD banish. The silence comes out, and there you go. The Snowball's going to come in. Do they have shards? Yes, they do. The Ash Imprisonment is just making his own grave. And Viper's just going to right-click him down. Yields is there, but the Aegis is popped. Let's see if they can survive. Shadow Fiend's still pretty good. He's got a couple raises, and blinks on, raises on, takes out OD. Going straight on the Enchantress set. They've got to slow the right clicks down, but Nevertoxin goes down just to help out a little bit. And there you go. Mega kill streak for the carry Viper. That's insane. But hey, what you gonna do? You pick carry Viper, everyone expects it to be mid. I expect it to be mid, but then you pick SF, and everyone's just like, what the hell is going on? Trying to play crazy? Oh god, bye Nightstalker. Oh, the Requiem doesn't kill him, the Shrine is pop, but he's gonna go down. So they got a Shrine pop, Shrine usage out of that, and a Nightstalker kill. And Tusk is ready for more. Tusk wants more. This is gonna be rough. Tide's freely pushing his top tower. Shadow Fiend is gonna take... Juggernaut's stuck hiding in the woods. That's your carry, man. This Viper feels safer to farm than he does. So Urn popped onto the Viper just to help out with the right clicks. Cow is going to be taken. Enchantress is in the area. We'll see what he can do. He did go Glimmer Cape, which I don't honestly get, but hey. It was survivability. It made Nightstalker survive the first fight, but he died later on, so not the biggest game impact.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Fiend's waiting to get another kill. He's got the Lincoln Sphere, so he's ready to go, man. He just wants to see somebody, and he's just going to kill him straight up. Juggernaut is still trying to farm, so he'll be farming for the next 10 minutes or so, get another item, make sure he gets that Manta. Batrider going for vision, maybe? Cool.
Dire's bottom tower is
In the middle of the sentry. But the sentry does go out. Radiant, gonna get the tier 2 box. Gonna actually maybe push top. You know, you're in the area, you might as well. Dire have to come back, and they do see 2 people on Dire pushing the top wave, but just force those rotations. Requiem's up, so they can fight. They're ready to go. Aegis was popped, but they probably don't need Aegis. They've got a 7k gold net lead, but the damage lead on Shadow Fiend right now, he does so much more damage than they do. Insanity's Eclipse, level 2, 9 multiplier. Maybe could kill them, we'll see. So Dive smoked up, they've got the lasso, they want to see if they can use it. The Firefly is going for vision, and there you go, they popped it, they see the Shadow Fiend, here we go. Arcane Orbs are going to do it, the lasso is being held, the Insanity's Eclipse is there as well, but the Yields are going to save him, keep him alive a little longer. The Snowball will come out the Ravage, but the BKB is there. Snowball doesn't save the SF, but the Death Ward is going on, there's no actual imprisonment to stop it. Everybody's dying, and so is my computer. Oh god, Batrider dies. The Omni Slash is out and actually procs onto the Viper. The Viper did Viper strike down. Nightstalker to slow is there, but can they kill him? Yes, they can. Tidehunter gets that kill. Juggernaut is in the background killing the Witch Doctor. So 4 down, 3 down for Dire. Jesus Christ. 2,000 gold going for Dire, so that's a big win for them. They're loving this. They don't lose anyone major. The OD survived, the Juggernaut survived. The Juggernaut's probably got the Manta now. Hell yeah, the Juggernaut's got the Manta. He's pretty psyched. Dragonlance is ready to go soon on the OD, and that's going to be another fighting move. Dai's in a much better position. 7k gold went down to 4k. We can see the gold, actually. That's more useful than me saying about it. Whack an arrow. Straight down. Nice job, guys. Okay, so Dire's probably feeling a bit safer now. They're just like, hey, we want a team fight. We can win a team fight. Viper is probably going to get to the position where he maxes out. This isn't a late game carry. This is Viper. This is dominate your lanes, Viper, lose in 25 minutes, Viper. And we just passed 25 minutes. We'll see how it goes. He couldn't even farm that camp. That kind of sucks a little bit, but hey, what are you going to do? Shadow Fiend's doing still good himself, and it's magic damage Shadow Fiend, so he's going to build raise damage and then usually cooldown reduction. So he'll be blinking around. His Lincoln Sphere will be what? 40% of that 13. About an 8-second Lincoln Sphere. Pretty good. He'll be defensive. But let's get ready. Tusk is being shown by the Enchantress creep, but he knows that Dive's smoked up. Why else would there be a creep walking around your jungle? Unless Dire was trying to get a kill. Really? Here we go, Shadow Fiend TP's away. They're going to go mid, and most likely there's going to be a smoke on one of these guys. Turns out it's Tusk. Get ready to start. Roshan is up in 7 seconds. Well, we'll find out if Roshan is up in 7 seconds. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2 now. 25 seconds. Wow, that's really good timing for Roche. But it's a bad timing for Tusk, who walks in to find it's not there. Oh god, nice sentry coming out. The vision. Does he put down a ward? No. Odd. Juggernaut feels safe enough to farm, but Tide walks in, Spin comes out, and he TP's out. Cool. Free wave. Juggernaut's happy with that. Level 20 to the Viper, who's level 16. Here's where your problems come in. Viper's not going to be able to farm as quickly as Jug is. The XP is going to lose. His net worth is not going to be as good as the Jug's. 14k gold to what, 11k gold? The only way Viper farms these days is basically by getting kills. So unless they're pushing constantly, Viper's just going to fall off. There's no Maelstrom, there's no Yasha, Manta, no attack speed modifiers, no Butterfly yet. The smoke does come out, so they need to get kills on this Viper. Just to keep him, you know, relevant. So they have a good idea where they are, but they're going to run into nobody because everybody ran away. Roshan is up if they see it, but they go past it. They want to wrap around the side to see if they can find somebody pushing the tier 2 tower away, these creeps away. But Dive scanned him out. Oh god. You do not want to be Dire right now. I mean, ready right now. They got to commit to actually pushing this tower in a moment. The smoke will run out. In fact, it's already been popped. And there you go. That's it. That's Radiant's comeback move. Well, security move. So Dive, they've smoked up. They're ready to go. They have a double damage on the OD. It's only got 10 seconds left on it. I don't think they're going to find anybody. They're going to try. But they're avoiding everyone. Here we go. Fight time. Viper's gonna pop the Night Stalker. He runs straight in. He jumps straight up, but he gets pulled back into the lasso. The Shrine is there if he wants to pop it. It's gonna spend 1 second off. The Ravage is ready if he wants to use it, but the BKB is there. He's gotta wait for the BKB to come out, but this time his Eclipse goes down. Only hits the Viper, but doesn't secure the kill. There we go. Deathward is going down. Can he actually kill the OD? Yes, they can. They got the stun on the Ravage, but they actually got to get a few more right clicks. The Yules is there to secure the kill, and the Raze comes in. There you go. That's the dead OD. 75 seconds on the sideline. Night Stalker's running away. Batrider's running away too. Everyone from Dive's running scared. They can find Juggernaut, but Roshan is completely open for them if they want to go there. But it looks like CDEC want blood. I'm not going to find anybody, but... Okay. Hey, there you go. Night Stalker's going to be found again. He can blink in 3 seconds, but he's got to make a good guess. Here we go. He finds him. Yules is going to be used, and he has a Requiem if he wants to use it. Here we go. Pops him straight up, and that's Night Stalker gone. Awesome. Night Stalker's taken out, but at the same time, Dire are pushing this bottom tier 2 tower. Juggernaut's going to show himself just to make sure he gets his tower. Roshan is being taken at the same time. Do they put on the Viper? Do they put on the Shadow Fiend? I'd say right now it's better to put on the Shadow Fiend, but we'll see what they go. It is the cheese. I'm able to put the cheese on the Viper and the Aegis on the Shadow Fiend. No, other way around. Both on Viper. What? Okay, Fighter's bot. The Invis Tusk is going to see the Enchantress and Juggernaut running away. The Snowball does land onto Juggernaut, but he's going to be able to spin. The break is there, but can they silence him? No, the Omni Slash is there. He's going to be pretty low when he comes out. Silence and punch and dead. Nice kill from CDEC. Killing the carry, 75 seconds on the sideline, but he does have buyback if he wants to use it, but that means his Skadi is going to be even further away. A little bit rough. So Creeps pushing it mid. They need to use something with this Aegis. This Viper is still on the time limit. You may get a few kills on him, but he's not going to be the late game carry you want. Tide is going to solo kill this Batrider. Lasso probably won't be wasted. Please don't waste your Lasso. Please don't waste your Lasso. Ah. You let him live. What? Oh, but at the same time they've killed the Tusk because Witch Doctor's in there. He gets lassoed and OD's killing every single person. Witch Doctor does go down to the urn and Tide Hunter's running in. He does have Ravage in 7 seconds if he wants to use it, but Shrine is being used. Meldic was procced so they can break him down and slow him up. Is he enough of a kill for them? OD did vanish himself. Does he Ravage? No, Anchor Smash breaks again. Shadow Fiend's in the area. He's going to try and TP out, but the Razors do it. The Viper gets a kill. Looks like Night Stalker is a consolation prize. Finds out there's no rune here. It's a tough life for this Night Stalker. So guess who's pushing high ground? I can tell you it's the Night Stalker here. Alright, Viper's pushing top, Tide's pushing top. They can get a defense. They don't have an Omni Slash for 5 more seconds. Enchantress can hurl right clicks at you. Silence on the Shadow Fiend, but he does have a BKB. So we'll see what happens. They have no lasso, so it's this all delay mechanism. The Spirit Vessel is on the Viper, taking him down, but he does have Aegis and a cheese. Aegis will get maybe popped? No, nice punch from the Batrider. From this Tusk, almost kills the Batrider. The Ravage and the Razors kill the Batrider. The OD sealed down, the Aegis does get popped. Night Stalker is trying to go in, but he's actually trying to survive. The Omni Slash is going out on every single person. But Blade Fury is there, he's teaching out. Do they have enough damage or a punch? They take down the Tusk, but the Requiem is about to come off on the Enchantress. 3 people down, and... wait, what? Shadow Fiend shows mercy on the Night Stalker. OD doesn't have buyback. No, sorry. But he's ready to fight people. Who does he find? Absolutely no one, because he gets Yules away. This really slow Juggernaut's probably going to find this Witch Doctor, but hey. If you just lose Witch Doctor after getting barracks, you're cool with this. 1 right click, 2 right clicks. Almost gets denied by the creeps. Nice. I'll check up buyback just so we know what we've got. So we've got buyback now on Juggernaut, OD, Tide, Viper, and Enchantress. So next fight's going to be a big one. We'll see how we go. I think Dire have one more good fight in them before Radiant just overwhelm them. If they can keep this game going for another 10-20 minutes, Viper becomes pointless. This guy, he can't carry this end game. He didn't go... yeah, he's gone DPS damage. So he's gone Viper Strike, no poison attack building, so the only person who's going to be hitting the buildings with any real effect is Shadow Fiend. And Shadow Fiend's got his 40% cooldown reduction.
Gold for me.
I see how many seconds this blink is. 7.2 seconds. If he gets an Octarine Core, it goes down to like 4 seconds. And an Arcane Rune, you can have 3-second blinks. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, Skadi is complete on the Juggernaut. He's going for a BKB because he realizes he needs to be defensive. He's dying too early in these fights. Juggernaut did Omni slash everyone, but he never got a kill. He did spin and get Tusk, but his Omni slash and his right click isn't enough anymore. He needs to be survivable. He needs the Orchid to not actually silence him. He needs to not be able to be used and Requiem, so a lot of things BKB is really good for. Enchantress freely farming the Radiant jungle, but Radiance currently pushing their bottom tower. They do have vision of it, so they see the Viper coming in, they're just going to be like, hey, we've got time to farm a few more items. Maybe get a bit more pressure. Force somebody to TP back top and defend this tower. But Radiant, they're more in the mood to kill. They've got Ravage, they've got Hellbird, they've got Loaders. Jesus Christ. They've got a smoke. So they're ready to fight. Cheese is ready on Viper, so he's got basically 2 lives, unless they can stun him, but I don't think... The one thing that, you know, Team Ever doesn't really have is stuns. They have a Void, but Void's not going to stop you. Astral Imprisonment secures a kill, but it doesn't stun you. Okay, Tide is running. Is he going to find anyone? Nope. I think everybody's here, just waiting for someone to farm this wave. Oh, what fools are they? But guess what Dire are doing now? Double damage OD. They're smoked up. They want to get some blood. They want some revenge. OD has a blink. Hurricane Pike going for the sheep stick, so more disabled coming out of here. The BKB is ready. They're going to find a Tusk. The lasso is perfect. Can they kill him before it comes off? Because he does have a Snowball. Snowball does come out and dodges these Sanity's clips. No, actually, he used Sanity's clips there. What am I talking about? But they took down the Tusk. They took down the Witch Doctor. The Omni Slash is coming out. Shadow Fiend is trying to run away. Viper does eat the cheese, so he's got to set him up. The Ravage is used defensively, so he's got to run. Juggernaut is going to most likely kill this Viper, but Odie secures the kill. Can Radiant get away? They got the Shrine there, but they're going to pop it, and they have to keep running. Nightstalker's inbound, but he actually backs off. What the hell? Ward does come down for vision, maybe. Nightstalker can't find anybody, but that's a fantastic fight for Dire. They're going to be happy with that fight. 1,777 gold. 777, boys. 3 lucky numbers. Wait, isn't 7 in China unlucky? No, 13 is unlucky in China. Not bad. All the hotels in China don't have a 13 floor because they believe it means death. Anything on the number 13 is perceived as death in China. It's pretty good. But they try to go for Shadow Fiend. He has BKB and TP's out. That's a small win for them. They prop the BKB, so that's 35 seconds without BKB and 7 seconds left on the BKB. Good wins. He's cool with that. Team Ever's got the gem ready to go. The Blink Dagger, the 4-staff are good. The BKB's coming up on the Batrider eventually. OD has an Arcane Rune, so 7-second Astral Imprisonment. Nice job on that one. Okay, what's Jug gonna do though? He's got a Manta, he's got a BKB, he's got a Skadi. He's going for the Silver Edge. Silver Edge? I guess Viper, Tidehunter. Kraken Shell. Corrosive Skin. Did he get the Corrosive Skin talent? No. He got attack range. This Witch Doctor was counter pushing the top wave by himself.
Dire's top tower
So Radiant are now on the back foot. And yeah, it has been 10 minutes. They have delayed the game out. And guess who isn't that useful? I'll give you a hint. Starts with V, ends with Per. Viper. The main problem with the safe lane Viper, he can't carry the late game. Or at least nobody has brought a build up that can carry the late game yet. We'll see how it goes. They've still got time, they've still got a event, they've still got time to actually push top tower. They can get Roche up again in 38 seconds, so that's going to be pretty good for them. Nightstalker is going to get Ags and 350 gold. Juggernaut almost got a Shadow Blade himself, but that seems more like an escape mechanism for now. OD is Lincoln Sphere, but Tide's actually in the area. Does he try something? I don't think he does. Oh, he's Angus smashing him and he's walking at him. Tusk is here, the Warlord Plunge comes out, Snowball's probably going to be used, there we go, Snowball comes in, the E-Blade is awesome, and the Raze takes the kill. Nice job coming out there from CDEC. But Radiant, Dire in the Radiant jungle, they want to get a kill if they can. Enchantress has a BKB coming eventually. BKB on Enchantress. Because of the Viper. Ooh. That's kind of the worst thing you have to go on Enchantress. No Ags, no MKB. He has to go defensive. That feels so bad on Enchantress. Okay, Roche is coming up for Radiant. Can Dire defend? I'm not sure they can. Shadow Fiend's going to be doing his best. They're going to take it real quick, actually. It's taking it so quick to take it off frames from my computer. 22 frames. Come on, man. You can do it. 37-year-old game. Yeah, 22 frames. We got it. But you know what else we got? Aegis on Radiant. So, who gets the Aegis? They're giving it to Viper again. I don't understand fully why, but sure, the Refresher Orb is there as well. Who gets the Refresher Orb? Should be tied. There you go, guys. It's going to be the big double Ravage. If he keeps farming, he could get a triple Ravage. Potentially. This could be big. Viper farming up the bottom lane, just pushing it out. He has 3 catapults here. That could have been a whole bunch of damage, but the BKB is ready on... almost ready on the Enchantress. Oh, the Bloodthorn. Okay, Nullfire into Bloodthorn. That's a pretty good build, isn't it? Nullfire is great against OD's BKB, Blink Dagger, Hurricane Pike. Batrider can't blink 4-staff. Enchantress can't. Hurricane Pike, Juggernaut can't Manta, Shadowblade, BKB. So yeah, no, it's going to be really big for the team. I'm not sure if Viper can actually make something out of it, but we'll see. Never doubt the Seamew. This man's a pretty good carry. Smoke is getting ready for the Radiant, I believe. There you go. Couple more last hits for the Shadow Fiend just as he flies by. They do see an Ancient Creep pushing out the mid lane, so they realize that the entire team is probably in their jungle. They're going back to base, but it's more because they don't see anybody from the Radiant. They can't get caught out here. Tide hanging out. He has the cheese. That's going to be big. I don't know if Tide's the person you want to have the cheese. Shadow Fiend has currently nothing, but then again he has no item slots, so maybe that's his own making. Odie is farming mid. We're going to get a final push top to get this last tier 2, and then maybe we'll get some action. Courtesy of CDEC.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, let's get into party time. We've got everyone from Radiant hanging out here, but guess what they have? Ladies and gentlemen, they have a ward. This is why you should buy wards in pubs. You won't die to the entire team waiting on high ground if you just have a ward here. It's only 80 gold. It's not too bad. Dire have even scanned out the Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Fiend's just actually flying around farming camps. He's got the routes of travel coming up. Batrider's still farming, gonna get the BKB in say 5 odd minutes. Alright, what are we gonna do? Dire seem to be in farming mode actually. They want to wait for the fight to come to them. They do have a crit wolf. That's pretty good. 30%. 20% chance of crits. No, it's the passive of his pack leader, so 30% damage, but the wolf has a 20% chance to crit. Wolf crits is, what, 40 damage, 20% to do 200% damage, so 20% to do 80 damage. Quality damage. I like it.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
So, it's a standoff. Radiant get to farm, Dire get to wait. Juggernaut is going for the Nullifier himself, so that's going to be a big item. I don't know what item he swaps out, especially if he doesn't have the Silver Edge, which was kind of the reason he went Shadow Blade. But, hey, we'll see how it goes. Night Stalkers may try and find somebody, but he can't see anybody. He does have the Ags and the Gem to get some vision. There you go, a little bit of vision there. The ward is pretty good. We'll catch out the Witch Doctor, but he goes the wrong way. Look at this vision aura, though. Look at that. That's awesome. That's why you build Ags on Night Stalker. He just sees everything. Okay, what's up next?
Radiant's middle tower
Oh, Courier. No, the travel boots. Oh. Oh, that's big. Shadowfiend does have buyback, but if he dies, they're pushing tier 3 tower here. If Shadowfiend dies, he can't TV back into the fight. He doesn't have enough money to go. But that Rider does lasso the fight back in, but the Ravage is perfect. The Refresher Orb is perfect. That's a double Ravage. No BKBs are used, definitely Enchantress who actually BKB'd it. The break is on the OD, and the OD actually BKB, and there you go. Suddenly kills everybody with the Juggernaut's Omni Slash. Holy shit. Everybody dies. Shadowfiend may walk into someone actually. Night Stalker, where's Night Stalker? Is dead. Barrett is trying to find somebody. He doesn't have lasso, but he can slow somebody down. Juggernaut's in the area, has a Shadow Blade if he wants to use it in a couple seconds. There we go, but can he do it? No, the blink's too good. But guess who's at your doorstep? Juggernaut. Gets disarmed by an E-Blade, but Batrider's in the area. They get the buyback from Task 2, they get the buyback from Viper. There's no point in buyback in the time, but he does it anyway. Requiem, oh, all the raises miss. Oh god, you feel so bad right now. The E-Blade is there, the Requiem hits absolutely no one. Oh god. Shards do land on 2, so that's pretty big. The Snowball actually lands on 2, the Tide's in the air, and the Yank Smash comes out. The Gust is there. But there you go, the E-Blade lands again. Can he get the raise? Cool. He gets a Batrider kill. Whew. So Enchantress is running back to base. OD's following him around. Has a Sheep Suit again, but guess who's in the area? Tide has a Hellbird Spirit Vessel. They want to push high ground now. They've used all their buybacks, so they've got to be a little bit defensive. Roshan isn't going to spawn for another couple minutes. I don't think they're going to get too early timers. Tide coming to shop. There you go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Level 24 on Tide is going to get 25 soon. What do you get? He hasn't built. Oh, he's got phase boost, but you would build for 25% cooldown reduction, really. It's kind of stupid to go 250 damage. Kind of like techies. It's like picking techies just to go right click build. It works, technically, but you have to change your build late game so much. And it doesn't work exactly in a standard game, unless you take it to 80 minutes or 60 minutes or a really long game like that. But this game shouldn't be that. They've got 5 more minutes. One more team fight will probably do it. Viper does have cheese on him. He does have a Nullifier, going for the Butterfly. Has a BKB, so he can do things. What was his level 25 talent? 120 damage. He didn't go Nevertoxin Silencers, which is odd. But I guess they have BKBs, so it's a small waste of time if they're just going to BKB for you silence. The BKBs are pretty low though, so it might have been worth it. We'll see how this game goes. If they die from a Smoke, Omni Slash, Batrider Lasso, and maybe a Night Stalker Void, hey, maybe you should have gone Nevertoxin Silencers. Alrighty, so here we go. Batrod jumps in, actually completely dodges, but they actually get the Viper as well. Juggernaut's actually right-clicking everybody and goes on to Tusk. The Omni Slash is going there, but the OD is going to right-click him down, and Tusk is dead. Nightstalker's trying to run away. The E-Blade does come out. They get one raise, two raises, but the BKB puts it through, so no more damage going on it. Tide is coming in. Does have a Ravage Blade. He's waiting for the spin to go off, waiting for BKB, but OD is in the background doing damage. OD still BKB'd if he wants it. The Ravage is almost ready to go. The BKB is almost off, and the Banish is there, so he can still do some damage. Racing's going out. He's going to kill the Juggernaut. And he's hexed up. Can they kill? They kill Tide before he can Ravage. No buyback on the Tide. The Death Ward can't kill anyone. They've killed the SF. SF buys back. Witch Doctor's going back to the base, but he gets Spirit Vesseled up. And it's just the Viper, Shadow Fiend, and Witch Doctor defending the tier 3 towers. They still have a Jug. How did Jug survive that? Did Jug brought back? So Jug has to actually run. They're going to get the Roche, actually. Jesus. Alright. Let's see how we go. They banished the Roche. That kind of delays the whole thing. I think that was off timing. Nice ace. Okay, 3-person smack. This Roshan hits so slow. He's got Skadi and he's got Untouchable. There we go, Aegis, got cheese. Nope, no one's got the cheese, they're pinging it out. Nightstalker gets the cheese. You don't usually see the position 5s get the cheese, but you also don't see a position 5 Nightstalker that often, so hey, take your bets as you get them. Okay, we've got double Sanity's Eclipse coming in shortly. Double BKB, double Hex, double Lincolns. So let's get ready for the party. Juggernaut's coming in. He's very broken. He's very silenced. The punch comes out from Tusk. The table comes in onto OD. The BKB isn't there because he's muted. Currently, the Nullify is doing a thing. The Requiem's going to come out, but it doesn't hit anybody. The OD BKBs, the Juggernaut is Omni Slashing everybody. Kills the Viper. Kills the Witch Doctor. The Refresh Roll was used. Wow, that's a good game. Everybody. CDEC takes game 1. Fantastic job. So yeah, game 1 goes to Team Ever. Sorry, what did I say? Team Ever takes game 1 from CDEC. Really close. Whoa, this guy's 666. Okay, we'll get rid of you. Okay, so yeah, Team Ever take the victory. Nice job for them. Holy shit. Look at that graph. This is when Viper has his peaks. This is when Viper loses. But yeah, there we go, guys. Game 1 there of Team Ever vs CDEC. We can do game 2 as soon as it comes up. It's just in... Oh, it's actually almost ready to go. The second game for Rock vs Newbie M is also coming up if you guys want to watch that instead. I'm not sure. I'm at your disposal. The games. I just want to see who won the first game. Not going to show me. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. I'll catch you soon, guys. Be back for the next game. We'll chuck it on here for a bit. Who doesn't like a bit of Francis Lee?
Dire's turn to pick. Dire's turn to pick. Prepare for battle.
It's in
My
the bag.
friend, this one is indubitably in the bag.
30 seconds to battle. And we're clear for running.
Smart money.
Take that as tribute.
Vacation.
5 seconds remaining.
The Dire get a ban. Ten seconds.
Hey, sorry guys,
5
welcome
seconds remaining.
back. Game 2, Team Ever, CDSC, CDEC, god damn it.
Here's
Game
the
2 going, we
Radiant ban.
realized, yeah, Team Ever won the first game. Because CDEC couldn't carry it into late. Their carry Viper kinda didn't exactly work, but it was pretty good at the start game, but that's exactly what Viper does. He dominates lanes, he
Dire's ban
wins the
now.
middle game, but the late game, he really just doesn't do much. One Viper strike, and then he has to manually right-click somebody down. Not great.
Radiant's turn
But
to
we'll see the
ban.
bans coming out first. So we got Nightsword, Clockwork, Tiny.
The
I'll bet one
Dire get a
person bans
ban.
Omni. Unless they want to see if they can pick it. Because first pick is on CDSC. So they won't
Here's
ban
the
the Omni.
Radiant
But
ban.
Team Ever should. Hopefully. Maybe. Did they let it through?
10
So far, no Tusk ban
seconds.
either. So the first few picks are
5
probably going to be
seconds
Tusk.
remaining.
We'll see if Omni's not banned. We'll see Omni probably come in. I'm not sure what their roamers are completely like. I've seen White play Earth Spirit before. Yep,
Turn to
Omni
pick.
banned from Team Ever. So the first pick is probably going to be the Tusk.
Radiant's turn to
No,
pick.
Bane. Bane followed by the...
Ten seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, they're actually going into reserve time. I swear, if they just pick Tusk, and they went to reserve time to pick Tusk. Okay, the last roaming supports were a combination of Night Stalker and Bat Rider, so it's a little bit odd coming out from Team Ever. They went greedy and it paid off for them. I'm not sure if they can go greedy twice though, because CDEC aren't going to pick Viper again. It's probably a safe bet, at least. Here we go.
Radiant's turn to
It's
pick.
Elder Titan. Everybody likes the Elder Titan straight into Z. Oh, okay. Usually Disruptor comes next, or they go Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's pretty good. They've got quite a few heroes if they want it.
Dire's
The
turn
Shadow
to
Shaman,
pick.
yeah. Quite a popular position 5 support. Sweet. So, the second pick for Bane, for CDEC with the Bane, usually is the
Radiant's turn to ban.
Shadow Fiend.
Shadow Fiend.
What? Okay. Shadow Fiend. Your standard roaming position 4. Shadow Fiend just runs into lanes, raises the heroes and kills them, really. That's it.
5 seconds
Probably see some
remaining.
bans coming out. Tusk wasn't banned, so he may be banned now, or they would usually target the off lane a little bit more specifically. So we'll see what bans come out. They can ban any lane they want, really, except for mid. Shadow Fiend's definitely mid, but they did pull that card last time
Dire's
with the Viper
ban
early
now.
pickup, and then they shifted him to the carry lane. But the Tusk does come out, yep. Which is a reply from CDSC. Maybe they did play a fantastic OD last time. The Enchantress is already banned.
10 seconds left. by
Bat Rider
knockout.
maybe gets banned here. I'm not sure, we'll see.
5 seconds remaining. Here's the Radiant ban.
OD, there you go, yeah. A respect ban against the OD. One of the better ways of dealing with Shadow Fiends. Especially this magic damage Shadow Fiend that the razors just stack and instantly kill you.
10 seconds.
You just astral imprison yourself and you delay your death by a couple seconds. Tidehunter ban coming out from Team Ever, so yep, up against the offlane. The last ban for CDEC will probably just be a carry, I would say. Someone they don't want to see. Generally, they either banned the Lycan, they banned the PL, two popular carries that have been coming up lately. I know CMU plays one hell of a Faceless Void, so they might want to be setting up for the Faceless Void. But they're going in reserve time, which they have a lot of, so they can do it.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Alright, sorry, the DP, so they banned against mid. Sweet. No pushing line up. Good against Shadow Shaman. So, what do we get? Do we get the Lycan Shadow Shaman? Quite common these days. Do we get a very aggressive offlaner? Say if the Enchantress are banned, they might go Batrider. Batrider's pretty good with the Elder Titan. You lasso people into the stomp, and then you go. You got an easy silence. Easy stun. About 50 seconds, so we'll see what they're going for. $40 now, so they're really thinking about it. Do they pick the mid lane? So it looks like CDEC are targeting it. Yes, they do. So Queen of Pain comes through. They feel like Queen of Pain would be banned if they let it go. So pick it now. 20 seconds for, I would say, the position 4.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Okay, it's the Bane Witch Doctor combo. CDEC are going the opposite of greedy. So is it Melodict into Brain Sap? Is that the combo? I'm not sure. But we'll find out as the game goes.
5 seconds remaining.
Could be the offlane Bane, Universe style. The Legion Commander.
Legion Commander.
Sweet, good purging. Purges the Melodict off, can purge, doesn't purge in Feeble, I believe. Could be wrong, I actually might check that one up. That's pretty important to know.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Faceless Void.
Yeah, there we go. So CMU Faceless Void. He loves that. He loves that hero. He's pretty much a beast on it too, so it's not a bad thing to pick it for him.
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Command, press the attack, come on.
Dire's ban now.
Right, so yeah, final bands. We got the Brew band, pretty good band. Everybody likes Brew bands. Why does it?
10 seconds.
I'm not sure why it doesn't purge in Feeble. It might do. I know Manta, you
5
can't Manta
seconds
off in
remaining.
Feeble. And Feeble stays through BKB just like Disarm from Hellbird does. But I'm just double checking it.
Dire's
It is a strong
turn to
dispel.
pick.
Oh, here we go,
Radiant's
final pick.
turn to pick.
The Underlord. Okay. That's pretty strong, actually. Underlord gives them roaching potential. He's also a solo laner, so whatever carry they pick, considering they've already banned Lycan, they've already banned
10
Tiny.
seconds.
They haven't banned PL,
5
and he's
seconds
reasonable against
remaining.
PL. He's fantastic against Lycan, so it's weird that they banned him. But we'll see. And final pick of the Monkey King.
Choose your hero.
What? Why? What? Monkey King. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the carry Monkey King coming out. We got the mid lane Queen of Pain, the off lane Legion Commander with the Elder Titan Shadow Shaman roaming. The support Bane coming out. The position for Witch Doctor, mid Shadow Fiend, safe lane Void, and the off lane Underlord. So yeah, reasonable drafts. The Monkey King's a little bit odd. He's not amazing against Underlord. The Pit of Malice is quite good against him. He's not amazing against Shadow Fiend. He has 0 armor first level. Bane is reasonable against him with the Nightmare. But okay, we'll see how this game goes. If Monkey King gets a good lane, he could actually carry this game.
Prepare for battle.
He also doesn't combo with the Legion that well. With Legion, you want to burst them. Huh, okay, so I'm thinking about it too much. He is great with Quap, so that's one plus. There you go, you got a plus. Even the Monkey King's running through. Look at him go, 325 movement speed, 380 movement speed, they boosted it. What? Well, it's 325 on the courier. Look at him go. Where's he actually going? Is he gonna run into their base and steal their courier? Which is standing slightly outside, is it? Okay, so it's phase. It can't actually get right clicked. They should see that he's running up here. They can ping it out, but he can't.
30 seconds
He
to
can.
battle.
He gets the courier
Dyer's courier just went belly up.
and is going to make the escape. That just made the pick, man. He's going back. He doesn't care. He's gonna buy an item. What? He's still in their base. Bane's coming back to deal with him.
And we're clear
So he
for
forces
running.
Bane away from the lane he wants. It looks like top Elder Titan gets a little bit of damage on him, so he can actually right click Wise. Monkey King's still in a courier form, so he can mess with everyone. Okay. That's a little bit nuts. Okay, top lane is where the action's going to be at. They're going to try to pull, but they actually have the cast to kind of slow it down a little bit, but other than that, Legion gets a free pull. There you go, that's the power of the offlane pull. Elder Titan gets left behind, but he's fine with this. He has Astral Spirit. He's ready to right click. In fact, Witch Doctor has to eat his way out. He forces the Tango. Here we go. Astral Imprisonment. He's just trying to pressure Faceless Void so he misses last hit. Bane is currently trying to help right click, but he went Brain Sap first instead of Enfeeble, so that means Shadow Fiend doesn't have as easy as a lane. But it does mean Bane gets to stay in the lane longer. Take you in. Yeah, Brain Sap, but he just gets Shadow Strike straight up. Couple right clicks come out from the Shadow Fiend, and yeah, that's about even. Down bot, we've got the Monkey King versus the Underlord. A little bit odd, but it should work out. I mean, this guy seems to be really comfortable on Monkey King. He can walk into people's bases and take their courier without even caring. Faceless Void is going to be a little bit pressured at top. He's got 4 last hits, 2 denies, so not too bad for him. He'll be able to farm. That's all he really wants. Witch Doctor may die in this lane. He's probably the most accessible murder, I guess. He's the easiest kill for them. Maybe that's the easy way of saying it. Oh, first blood, actually mid. They kill... Whoa. Bane wants to get a brain set, but he's not going to have the range. Does he die for this? No, he doesn't. Shadow Shaman went mid. Used the shackles to get the kill. Good job on first blood. I don't bloody miss it, though. Alright, runes come out for the Witch Doctor there. Looks like Legion is fully in this lane now. He's got level 2, so he's happy. A moment of courage and overwhelming odds to get away if he wants to do it. So he's pretty psyched about this lane. Elder Titan is just his insurance, just in case they go on him. Down bot, Underlord, Monkey King. It's literally a right click war. Underlord doesn't exactly try to get kills, all he wants is farm. He can get kills, I mean, there's nothing stopping him, it's just, it's really difficult. There we go. Firestorm comes out. Queen of Pains, yeah, farming mid, gets a nice deny on that creep. 13 last hits to the 8 last hits on the Shadow Fiend. This kind of seems what happened last game with Zetsu. Oh god, they actually killed Underlord. How'd they... Shackle, Boundless Strike. Fair enough. Prove me wrong. Top might be the next point of action we'll see. Void is pretty low and has to jump out. 23 seconds until Time Walk is off cooldown, so he's going to be hanging out, selving up. Stomp does come out, but I don't think they're going to be able to get a kill. It's just more of a zoning stomp. One more right click, there you go. Makes this Legion really good in the lane. Okay, Shadow Fiend, Bane, still having a good time mid. Looks like Shadow Shaman's not going to come back. He thinks Queen of Pain should be alright. Farming, it seems to be working. Well, 13 last hits, 14 last hits. That's what you get for Shadow Fiend. Enfeeble was not skilled yet. They've got Nightmare as a Shadow Raise combo. That'll be pretty nifty once they get it off. Top, let's see if anything happens. No, Legion is currently standing on the other side of the creeps, baiting out this Void. He wants him to fight. He's got Moment of Courage, he's got a Self, so he's good here. Underlord's is in the jungle. Why is Underlord in the jungle? With a Tango Ring regen. Does he think he's gonna die so much? What? Boys, Legion, Void is going on Legion, but the Meldic comes out, but Legion's fine. He has press attack and some healing. So once this Meldic runs out, he's just gonna pop a Self most likely. So he's pretty psyched about that. Look at that. Good right click in there. Mid is where it's at. They're holding down the Shadow Shaman. They got the Nightmare on him. Perfect Nightmare from the Bane. They might actually kill the Shadow. Oh, the Queen of Pain just jumps out just in time, but Shadow Shaman is going to kill the Shadow Fiend. Bane will get the kill in return, but what the hell? Queen of Pain has to go back to base, but why did Shadow Fiend had 1 charges? Alright. Fair enough. We can't judge this team yet. They're going to go on the Legion top again, just to try and pressure him out a little. 2 points in Melodic means they want to get a kill. They know there's a vision there. In fact, they're bringing in the Elder Titan, but he does get spotted out. There we go. They actually initiate on the Legion while Elder Titan's here. Presses attack on him. And they got right click down the wish off. The overwhelming odds is there. So he's moving real fast. Basis Void jumps the hell out of there, and Elder Titan's actually running after him still. Nice rotations from the Elder Titan and the Shadow Shaman. You see their strategy. It's literally just run these two into a lane, hold down whoever they want to kill, get the stomp, get the spirit, right click them down. Pretty effective. It may not be fancy, but it works. You're right, I can't judge pro player decisions. I mean, this wave is pretty controlled by this Monkey King. 43 last hits, 11 denies. He could, theoretically, still farm these two camps while being safe. Mid looks like Twin Plane's going in. And then he runs right back out. So a little bit of action here, that's good. Action in the jungle, just what you want to see from the offlane. Action at top, actually. What? Okay, Meldic pop. Sorry guys. I didn't think Legion would die so fast. But he just got blown up. Must have been really lucky procs. Let's see. Literally just Melodic and yeah, right clicks from Void. Okay, so where are we at? Mid lane, Shadow Fiend is still farming fine. Bane's hanging out just in case something happens, but he's going to be their main damage dealer this game until Void gets online. Legion is going to try and farm up 6, which she's almost going to get. I don't know if she waits till she gets the Blink Dagger, but she might have to. They do have Shadow Shaman for initiation to hold somebody down to duel them, so that might help her leave that lane a little bit earlier. Maybe they try to get a kill on Void, we'll see. Down bot, Shadow Shaman's coming in just to help Monkey King secure the lane that nobody's in. Battle Fury Monkey King's coming out though, so TI standard Monkey King. Witch Doctor, Void, just poking that Legion if they can. Nothing major. There we go. Cast comes out. It's actually a really good stun. Look at that. But Shadow Shaman runs in. He has to jump out. Shadow Shaman was really committed to that. So there we go. That's the first failed rotation, I guess. But they have a ward here. Do they have a sentry? Okay, they just get it. Nice. Good job supporting that. Looks like they're going to keep the Void in the trees right now. The Spirit is going to spot him out. He can't jump for another couple seconds. Oh, he can, but he has been seen. It's only 3 points in the Time Walk, so it's 12-second cooldown. Not the 6-second. Regen room mid for the Shadow Fiend. Elder Titan's coming bot. They might want to see if they can get a kill on the Bane. He's being pinged out. He's going to walk up and see him. There we go. He just runs away. Perfectly done. Underlord's back in the off lane. That's what you want to see from your off laner. You don't want to see him giving up. You want to see him keep on trying, keep on trucking, keep on dying. He's only died one time, got 51 last hit, so that jungle's been good to him. The mana boots will be there if he goes mana boots. I've been seeing a couple phase boots coming out lately. Samel builds phase boots and for some reason also builds Necronomicon. That one doesn't make sense yet, but I'm sure it will. Here we go. They got the Path of Initiation there, thanks to Legion. But Void isn't going to take the bait. He's running back and farming the jungle. But Shadow Shaman may have seen him. Let's see what happens. He's hiding here. Running around. They do get the Spirit onto the Void, so the Void may jump uphill. If he jumps uphill, he dies. No, they see him go to the next camp. But he's next to a shrine. Do they think they have enough damage to take him out, though? Here we go. Shadow Shaman. Eltine's beating him down. He jumps into the shrine and Witch Doctor TP's in, and that's probably going to be the gank. Can they actually get a kill from it? Level 5. They're trying to kill a creep so he gets level 6 and gets the chrono, but he's just going to be sapping the XP here. And just slowing down that chrono. That's probably a misplay from the support there. Witch Doctor doing his thing, has a wand. That's level 6 for somebody. If somebody wants it. Void wants it. Mid, Shadow Fiend is actually running at the Quap. 2 raises hit, 3rd raise does miss, but guess who's in the area? Bane is going to Nightmare up the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Shaman gets a Brain Sap off, but the Stomp is going to not land on everybody except the Void, who walks straight into it. Power treads are complete. Mask of Madness is ready, so they can fight. Ether Shock pulls the creeps, but they're just going to right-click this tower down a little bit. Is that it for the push? They have a double damage. What do they want to do? Kill Legion. Is what I see. They're pinging him out. Cop is going top. So they're going to run into each other. I'm pretty sure Cop could actually see the Witch Doctor. Does she go on him? There you go. They got vision of each other. Mew knows where he is, so he can jump in chrono if he wants. But it's a little bit of an awkward angle, especially with this Astral Spirit just coming into play. Looks like Legion's waiting for the Blink Dagger before he rotates to any lane. Which, yeah, that's going to be alright. Nice right clicks. Bane's going to get 6 mid. Went for the Null Talisman build, extra stats. Looks like at top they want to see if they can get a duel, maybe. They're going to get a hell of a lot of damage on this Elder Titan. How many points in Spirit? Just the one. Just one. Okay, Monkey King's going in on the Underlord. There you go. They got the slap down. The Pit of Malice. The Hex was perfect. Shadow Shaman secured their kill. Got the wards down, but Shadow Fiend gets the kill on the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Fiend runs away, and Monkey King pops this off for no good reason. The wards are probably going to take this tower here. Can't really see him defending. There's no glyph being popped. Perfect. So while they've got the tier 1 tower bot, do they want to do anything top? Legion is currently trying to run away, but they do have the chrono ready on Void. It's the Blink Dagger also ready on Legion, and they should know that. So it seems like Legion may want to duel the Void, I think. We'll see if the Stomp can actually go off. I don't think it can, but they haven't found anybody. Vision's going around, so search and destroy mission for this Astral Spirit. He does find the Void, and he's just gonna right click him down. Here we go, dual term. Press the attack, but he blinks onto the Void. He actually... Whoa, God. Nice job, the cast does land between 2 of them. But what an out of left turn play. The Witch Doctor thinks Legion's gonna go on him, so he runs top. Doesn't defend the Void. Void goes aggressive because he thinks that Elder Titan is going to be left by himself. Legion instead jumps on Void, and then he has 2 people being able to take him down. Oh, and actually Queen of Pain also dies as well. What? This game's gonna slowly get out of control. Net worth time was actually 4 minutes ago, but sorry. Whoa, Monkey King has a Battle Fury already, ready to fight. Next one down is the Shadow Fiend going for drums into, we'll see if he goes right click or magic damage. He went magic damage last game. I'm not sure if that's, it actually might be the best use with Chrono. We'll see. Underlord is going for his tank build. He went Tranquil Boots, which is very different. You don't generally see Underlords go Tranquil Boots unless he's planning on spending a lot of time in the bottom lane just pushing. Okay, Void is ready. Almost got that Mask of Madness, so he'll have his first item up, ready to farm. He didn't go Battle Fury, but they're gonna find the Bane. There you go, holding him down. Does Queen of Pain get the kill? He's waiting for it. He's taunting it. The Brain Slap does almost save his life, but he goes down anyway. Nice job from the Queen of Pain there. Gotta pop the shrine and get ready to fight. Wards are up, so they can push a tower. Well, they may have to defend top here. Legion's just gonna spam up the wave, has 10 dual damage, wants to duel again if she can. She gets nothing from staying in this lane. It's a little bit of farm, but she wants dual damage. Oh, they spotted out the Void. No Chrono for you, my friends. Not that you actually had the damage to put into it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Def Waters though. Yes. Mid tower being pushed by the wards and the Queen of Pain. The beauty of having a Shadow Shaman, it means that you can always push towers. But Monkey King, out of left field, jumps onto Shadow Fiend. The Chrono doesn't come out because the Stomp is perfect. The duel is going to actually go onto the Void, and Void goes down. The Nightmare's on the Legion, holding back, but Void's already dead. They don't have any more damage to go in. Underlord may die from this. The other time ult is there. They move away from it, and Radiant get away. They're going to get this tier of 1 tower. They killed the Shadow Fiend and the Void.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That was massive, man. The Stomp comes through. Monkey King's in the jungle still. He jumps in, jumps out. He's good. He's got another slap in 15 minutes to Boundless Strike. 15 minutes, 15 seconds, man. But they're doing it. Team Ever are really controlling this game right now. Legion has 20 dual damage. Perfectly dueled on Faceless Void twice. That's the main thing. This guy knows how to play Legion Commander. He doesn't go on the first person he sees. He doesn't go Shadow Blade first in the jungle. He finds the main person, the Void, before he uses Chrono, and gets him right at the end of the stun. That's a good Legion.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Okay, so what are we going to be doing? Seamew didn't go to farming build, so there's no Battle Fury on this Void. So this Void wants to kill. This Void wants to fight as best he can. I'm not sure how well he's going to go about it since he hasn't actually used Chrono yet, but that's his plan. Mask of Madness is only good really for getting kills. If you want to farm, you go Battle Fury. But they do have a smoke ready to go. Fiend's Grip is ready. Top tower, Underlord is still farming, has a mech, so he's doing alright. He's pretty good. Queen of Pain just walks into the lane like nothing's happening. What? That's pretty bold. But here we go, they're going to get wrapped around onto the Queen of Pain who's already TP'd out. That smoke ends up being wasted. Nice vision there from the Dire. Oh, actually, Monkey King runs in. Here we go. He jumps out. Oh, God. That's unlucky. Quick fingers on this Monkey King. Alright, Shadow Fiend clarityed up. He went Shadow Blade. So it looks like their entire draft is based around kills, but the duel is out. The Queen of Pain is in. Sonic Wave is there. And they get the kill. The Eldritine ult was also there, but they didn't even need it. Nice moves from Team Ever. They are just reading CDEC like a book. In fact, top, they're going in. Monkey King actually gets his Monkey King ult off. Underlord's trying to run into the woods. Monkey King doesn't want to actually leave his Wukong's command, but he's going to jump out now. He does get hit by the Pit of Malice, but he does proc his Jingu stacks. Did he take him down? Underlord did have a Quelling Blade, so that's a little bit weird, but it seems like Monkey King and Void used the Chrono. They got the kills on Legion and Elder Titan right here with a perfect Chrono. Actually, I've got a couple seconds. We can do this. The one benefit of not being live in game. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Come on. Go forward. We've got the Fiend's Grip coming out. They take down this, and Void There we go, perfect. See that chrono? 2 people right there. Nice. Crispy. Doesn't even get the try. Alright, back to game. Didn't miss any kills. So, what is Dire's next plan, really? Farm, honestly. They did go to kill build on the Void, but he's going for Lincoln Sphere, so... He's trying to be defensive. He's trying... He doesn't need the Hex. I'm guessing Quap is going to go Orchid. No, to Yule Scepter next. Huh. Okay. Orchid would have been pretty good against a Void this game, but that's fine too. Lincoln Sphere, it seems it's a little bit TI6 build. Usually with the Void, they generally like to build them a little bit more aggressive these days. A little bit more kill focus, less defensive. The BKB is mainly the defensive item a Faceless Void gets. Legion's getting ready to duel whoever shows up here. We do have an Underlord, and they may know he's there. He pops in and gets a bit of mouse out. Does he think he's by himself though? Legion's coming in. He's trying to get that Blink Dagger, and nope, backs out. What? He backs out. Why does he back out? He got scared, man. But that's fine, because mid, Queen of Pain jumps away. Sweet. Alright, instead of that, they're going to actually push the tower. The wards are ready if they want to use it. The Ags are almost purchased on the Shadow Shaman too, so that's pretty big. Elder Titan is just going to be, you know, area support, just in case somebody TP's in, he's just going to stomp. But this tower is gone, that's another tier 1 tower gone. Dire are focusing on bot, they're trying to keep this Shadow Fiend farmed. Trying to secure a little bit more farm if you can. Bane's got wards on him, has the novelty null talisman. A bit weird, but you know. Extra stats. 7 intel. It did help with denying at the start. I bet if we check the last hits, he's got a few denies. 5 denies, there you go. That's probably paid for null talisman itself, but so tier 2 being pushed. Monkey King is pretty farmed. He's going for the Desolator build, so he wants kills as well and pushing towers. Queen of Pain did get jumped on by the Underlord, but that's about it. Alright, Radiant are in the area if they want to duel. This Legion is currently duel. Only 30 damage, has duel off cooldown, has a Blade Mail, so he's ready to go whenever he wants to. Dust is even purchased on Elder Titan. Okay, cool. At the same time, Monkey King's farming more as the Battle Fury. Monkey King, he's going to get out of control. 13,000 gold, 20 minutes in. That's pretty insane. That's pretty nuts. And it's going to be fun, but the team fight has actually gone on. Stomp is Zed, Jill actually wins. They kill the Bane. Can they get any more? The Pinmail does come down on the Legion. They have a shrine just in case they commit to the fight. The Queen Pain comes in, but the Razors, the Death Ward is perfect. Void has a chrono. If he wants to use it, he just gets the Elder Titan on the end. So that's 3 people dead on Team Ever. That turn was fantastic. In fact, they want to go straight into Roche. They do have... They have a Drums, they have Master Mana, so they have a Soul Crest, or any kind of... They have Underlord. The perfect Rocher. His Firestorm does percentage damage on Roche. So it does 4% of his health constantly, every single wave. It's pretty great. 145 Atrophy Aura as well, so he hits even harder. There you go. We got the Aegis on the Shadow Fiend, so they're ready to kill. They're ready to fight. Falstaff is ready, the drums are ready, the Dragonlance is almost there, so that's a Hurricane Pie completed. The right click build was gone. Okay, so what have Radiant done? They've got an Invis Rune on the Legion. Legion wants to make the most of it. They don't have a smoke on the Radiant yet, so they have risk of being seen. Nobody's pinged them out yet. It turns out that Dire don't have vision in their own jungle, which is pretty big. Smoke is there on the Dire, so they can actually fight if they want. Shadow Fiend probably does want to fight once he has a Hurricane Pike in the Aegis. There's no sense wasting it. Monkey King hiding in the trees. But he farms him more. This tower's most likely going to go down. The wards are there. They suspect Vision is here just in case somebody initiates. But look at that. Legion's in this. He's spotting all these guys out. Blinks back in safety, and that's fine. You don't need to fight if you're taking towers. Shadow Shaman's perfect for that. Okay, Smoke is out on the Void. They have a Chrono ready to go. It's fighting time if they want to do it. Oh, they're going to actually see the entire team except for the Void. That's going to be big. Void actually shows himself. He's going to actually... Oh, God, he whiffs the Chrono. And they glyph. Oh, that's not a good feeling for this guy. That's the worst feeling as a Void. Especially that Queen of Pain has a couple second cast time on this blink. It's not an instant blink. So that's on Mew. His fingers were too slow for that. Alright, Monkey King may try and get this Witch Doctor. Jumps straight on her. 1, 2, dead already. Desolator does its thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they go top tower here, but they're actually going to try and fight. The sleep does come out to the Elder Titan, but he runs away. Legion survives his fight. Doesn't actually get the duel off. He's pressing the attack on. The Scream of Pain is on the Bane, but they nightmare him up. The Blue Guns command is out, lands on 3. They might get a kill on Bane, they might get a kill on Shadow Fiend, but the Shadow Fiend does have the Aegis, you gotta remember that. But Shadow Fiend gets away, the duel is on the Void, and Void is going down. So now it's Underlord and Shadow Fiend against the world. Can they win this? They're gonna try. They're really gonna try. Oh, Hex comes down on the Underlord. They're going to hold him down, can actually put the damage in. The Death Ward, the Maledict, is actually going to be Shadow Shaman's death, but guess who's in the area? Elder Titan doesn't have an ult, but he does have a stomp. Probably going to go on the high ground and stomp on everyone. He just lives long enough. He's going to TP out. The sleep is going to be just short, and he lives. Perfect timing. They had no disables for it. Well, they had a cast, but he would have TP'd up for it. So nice job from the Elder Titan. Saves his Monkey King, saves his Legion, saves his entire team except for the Queen of Pain. Gets blown up. Shadow Shaman, he knew his fate. Most of the time supports just go in to die, so he did his job correctly. Okay, Legion 58 dual damage, doing fantastically. We got the Hellbird coming out. The BKB is next. It's actually, he's sticking to the Sanj and going for the BKB. Huh. Oh no, he changed from the Hellbird to the BKB. He thinks that Shadow Fiend really isn't a threat. Which is probably a smart idea given the fact that you have a Blade now, so you expect them to do damage. Hellbird's usually good for people who hit you while you're already dueling somebody else. Alright, what have we got? Underlord farming this tower. Nice job. Push it away. Queen Pain's gonna get tier tower 2. Tier 2 tower 2. Monkey King's just hiding just in case somebody TP's in. I don't think Dire expect to defend this tower. So all the outer towers are gone for Dire right now. They want to try and transition the tier 1s as quick as they can. This is the best timing. Use the Aegis, really. That's all they need to do. Queen of Pain actually pressuring the top tier 3 tower, doesn't do any damage to the tower. Actually, does 24 damage, 26 damage to the tier 3 tower. So he's happy with that. He's cool. So what do we do on the Radiant though? They're firmly in control of this game. This Monkey King has 17,000 gold. Has a Desolator, has a BKB, going for the AC. So AC is great against people high armor, low armor. It eats the Witch Doctor, what, 6 armor? Eats the Bane, 9 armor. And reduces the effectiveness of Underlord and Shadow Fiend. It's pretty great item. It also gives armor to all your friends. Okay, what are we gonna do? Radiant's smoking up, they want to see if they can get a kill. They're gonna find the Underlord there, but is that the kill you want? Yeah, you're gonna duel them, you're gonna get duel damage. Can you actually get it in time? The Taunt is about to run out, and they're caught off in the end, but they don't get the duel damage. 58 duel damage still on the Legion, but it does mean they can push high ground. Force to buyback. Time to party, guys. We'll see how we go. Duel's on 30-second cooldown. We've got the wards ready to go. It's Ag's ward, so they're going to do a lot of damage. Elder Titan does get a stomp on no one, but the wards go straight up. They call the void, and the hex comes out. The stomp doesn't miss, so he's going to be unhexed out. Maybe jump away. No, they want to seal these wards before it does any more damage to the tower. Okay, so yeah, Radiant are fine with that. They got a little bit of tower damage on it, but eventually they'll poke the high ground. They'll take the high ground. But here's their next target, Roche. Timer says 1:15. So we'll see Radiant going for Roche most likely next. And by the time they get Roche, wards will be back up. They can push high ground completely. Underlord will probably be alive. They didn't force the buyback. That's the one downside there. This dead Underlord is still dead. Shadow Fiend has a lot of damage, man. He's still 15k. He's still pretty good. Witch Doctor White has a Spirit Vessel, 4-staff coming up, Dust, Wards, Wand. He's really poor right now, unfortunately. 5,000 gold, but even worse, this Bane. He's going for the Puppy Buckler. A little bit of armor for him. A little bit of extra life, just in case. Okay, so Elder Titan actually has to manually walk into Roshan if he wants to see it. They're getting sentries down. Does that sentry get the ward? No, just out. So they're going to feel safe about going for this. Elder Titan does get pinged out. So Dire probably expect Radiant to be in Roche. Or their entire team's actually just got spotted out here. That's even worse. Because they want to fight this. Shadowblade comes in. The Shadowblade for the Monkey King. So they do know that Dire are in the area. They have the Chrono up. The Lincoln Sphere is almost complete. So they're fighting before the Void has his second item. His third item, I guess. So they're running away. Pin Mouse does land onto the Monkey King. He does BKB. The Fiend's Grip does go through the BKB. They use the Chrono as well to stop the Wukong. They do stop the Fiend's Grip though. Monkey King dies. Can they get any more kills? The Legion, the Elder Titan are running away. They have a disabled Nightmare in 7 seconds. Enfeeble is on Legion, so she's not going to duel anybody. She goes north. Void is following. Doesn't have a Chrono, but they're waiting to see if they can get a Nightmare on someone. Looks like Witch Doctor is running by himself at this Elder Titan. Shadow Shaman's in the area of wards if just in case they come. But they did ping out this ward. Nice job on the Monkey King.
Worthy tribute.
There we go. Good job from Dire. Taking a little bit of control back in this game. 16-14. 1 game, 2 team ever. So this is Dire Straits for CDEC. They need to win this game. So they're going to push straight down mid. Is this a bad move? They have 95 extra damage on the Underlord. Shadow Shaman's ready to go. The Underlord's TPing in because they're fighting at top. There you go. They kill the Faceless Void. And guess who's in the area? Void is coming in. Has a Requiem if he wants to use it. Does right click the Queen of Pain. And they do sleep him just before. He blinks away. Requiem is coming in. Do they time it correctly? Yes, they do. The BKB comes out and he blinks away. Can he actually make it away? He has Yules. He moves slightly faster and he has enough blink in 2 seconds. There you go. Queen of Pain actually lives through the Requiem. Nice job from this Queen of Pain. So what's up next? Roshan for Dire? Radiant would like Roshan if they could. Elder Titan did ward up there earlier. The gem is the next item for the Elder Titan here. Shadow Shaman's going for more sentries. They fear the invis. But what can they do? Monkey King is farming action still. 32 minutes in. 17-15. So gold lead isn't as amazing as before, but it's just because Legion doesn't have as much gold on her. But she does have 72 damage. You know, it's not all loss. She's doing alright. She's hanging in. Just what she needs to do. Nice D-ward. Okay, so Shadow Shaman is set up for Roche if she wants. He walks right in. Do they see him? They're gonna ping him out. In fact, Shadow Fiend blinks TP's in. The roach? What the? Why is Shadow Shaman... Okay. He did, like, tell everyone where he's going. So that's why Dire's smoked up. They're going in. The Legion does do overwhelming odds on 3. The Wing's command just is a zoning to keep them out of the roach, but the Eldritine ult is down. The Legion is going to drill the backlines. No more back. Here we go. Void breaking Chrono, but Chrono's going to come out. He jumps out, so 5 seconds breaking Chrono. SF is in, the stomp lands on 3, so they need to back out. Legion may go down here, just buys from 1 second, and it's going to almost kill her. She's going to run away, press the attack in 8 seconds, but they want to go back in the Roche. This Roche is going to be given to Dire now. What is Shadow Shaman doing? That is really awkward, actually. Stomp from Eltard. Queen of Pain's coming in, so he wants to steal it if he can. We got Legion, he's got an overwhelming odds in it. He's actually pressing attack in there. Overwhelming odds, jumps straight in. Snatches the Aegis out of the Dire's hand. And Queen of Pain goes in. Double kill for Elder Titan going there. Underlord's got a Crimson Guard, but he's going to go down. They pop the Aegis, and Underlord's going to TP out. Can they kill him before he TP's out? No, he gets out, but can they get anybody else? Whoa, okay. So Radiant end up getting the Aegis. It does pop, but they also get the kill in the Aegis. So they get the gold, and they get the second life on Legion. This is high ground, people. This is... They have to defend with the Underlord. He's going to put Pitamelis down straight away, most likely. Here he comes, Pitamelis, Firestorm, Pitamelis. There you go, that's the defense. BKB is ready on if he wants to use it. Press the attack is there. Nice cast coming out from the Witch Doctor. Bane does sleep up the Legion, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill her. They're just trying to delay this push, but at the same time they're pushing the top wave. Queen of Pain is right-clicking down the tier 3 tower, so they have to separate the defense. Buyback comes in from Shadowfiend. They're holding down the Witch Doctor. The Time ult looks perfect. Goes in the middle. The Wukong's command is positioned perfect too. Everyone has to fight in it. The Fiend Strip was popped. The Chrono doesn't hit the Legion, but it does go for the Monkey King. Monkey King is down, the Legion's about to go down too. BKB doesn't keep her alive, and the Queen of Pain is getting procced. Can she jump? She's just away, but the last right click from Shadowfiend gets him. Whoa, okay, 4 people down. The other Titan is trying to run away. Do they get a team wipe? 1 right click, 2 right clicks. They get a team wipe.
Middle barracks have fallen.
Oh, God. Fantastic moves from CDEC. Who's got the cheese? Who cut the cheese? Boyd's cut the cheese? Boyd's cut the cheese. That was terrible. If they have actual travel boots, they can make something out of this. In fact, look at Shadowfiend. He's moving as fast as he can down bot. He wants to get these racks. 40 seconds down, 30 seconds down. 2 buybacks on the Monkey King and the Legion. Underlord seeping in, brings in the Void, so they're going to take these racks. Here we go. This is CDEC taking control of this game. No buybacks, they don't use the buybacks. They don't have Wukong's command yet, they don't have Sonic Wave. Oh, they do have Sonic Wave, but they don't have the Queen of Pain up yet. The other Titan Stomp is going to stop this mid push, but there you go. That's the bottom rack's gone. They've evened up this game. 3k cold between them. This SF is literally carrying the hell out of this game. Whew. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. Next team 5. Let's see the buyback status though, that's important. Shadowfiend does not have a buyback. Did use his. We still have one on Underlord, and we still have one on Legion. But whoever wins this 5s will push the high ground to end. They're jumping on the Bane, so they're going to get a kill first up. The fuel comes in, there you go. Bane out of position, 69 seconds down, people. It's time to get funky with their buildings. Monkey King's ready with the Shadow Blade. BKB is good. They will see the Underlord. He will pop the Firestorm. A couple seconds hesitation. Looks like Elder Titan's getting some good vision down. Legion still farming for some reason. Hailbird's important to her. Queen of Pain has a BKB discardy. The Shadow Blade is being used on the Monkey King. They do have a sentry, so they will see him. Our ward will catch him out. Nice bit of malice goes onto the Shadow Shaman. He's trying to get the wards down, but they're actually going to go kill the Monkey King. Everything's going on the Monkey King. Holy shit, they do kill down the Shadow Fiend. And the Void, though. Underlord's the only one who survives. The duel comes out onto Witch Doctor, but the Firestorm's not going to save him. The only survivor is the Underlord, and Witch Doctor does have to buy back. Buyback is on board as well. Chrono is used, so he does have Chrono. This may be game. They have to buy back. This is their last chance to qualify. You don't want to go down like this. You want to go down the fire, man. Why? Okay, Bane's back. Fiend's grip on the Queen Pain. 75 damage on the Afterkiller. They didn't buy back the Witch. There you go. They're buying back. They're ready to fight. The Fiend's grip is down, though. Everybody's blinking out. They're gonna maybe get the Legion. Here you go. Here's their one consolation prize. Does he even die? Yeah, he does. He procs, the gem goes on the ground, and there we go. In fact, they've also killed the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Shaman. Shadow Fiend being dead the entire time. Oh god, alright. So, I did say one final team fight, so I was wrong on that. But, in saying that, there's one final team fight to go before we see who wins and who loses. We'll see how it goes. Elder Titan's going to sign up these creeps. Queen Pain's going to be farming a little bit more. She needs buyback, but she also needs that cheap stick. They're two very important items. Level 25 coming up on the Queen of Pain, so it's going to be an extra 20 seconds spell block, I believe. The Scream of Pain 1.75 second fear is actually pretty good. We'll see which one she goes. They're both great. 20 on the Witch Doctor, so another Melodic tick, which is pretty big late game. That's the difference between a life and a death for many heroes. Bane is level 18, going to be 20. Usually gets the 100 enfeebled damage reduction. Could go movement speed, but I don't think so. They want to lower the damage on that Monkey King if they can. Faceless Void is level 21, only got the time walk cast range. This may be a game where you go to Chronosphere AoE. Controlling everyone is a big deal right now. Shadow Fiend still isn't level 25 either. In fact, one creep away, 40% cooldown people. Oh, he might go damage soul actually. Yeah, damage per soul. Right click damage. Here we go. Do they jump on the Witch Doctor? Legion wants to go. They think there's vision. Other than that, they're good. Nice overwhelming odds in mid. The Astral Imprisonment slowly runs at Bane. And he slowly runs away. They do find the Void hiding in the wood, so that's their gank over. Nice Astral Imprisonment, Astral Spirit. Shaman's gonna do the sneaky thing though. Is he really going to go behind? Just watch Shaman. Watch him go back. He's gonna go to the barracks. Or not. It's kind of what I did. Underlord's farming. Astral Spirit checks out Roche. Roche isn't up for another 30 seconds plus probably a couple minutes. They did have an early respawn, but it is all up to chance, people. So we'll see how it goes. Net worth needs to come back up. She's currently more important. Level 20. What level's Elder Titan? Level 17. 22 on Legion. But Monkey King is 25 now. What did he go? The 100 armor on Wukong's command. That's actually really great against his Shadow Fiend build. He's a smart man. But so is... Oh, Queen of Pain, you've just gone into the wrong neighborhood. Chrono comes out and you're dead, baby. Earth Splitter does come in to split a kill. Well, to actually get him away, but... That's big. There is a buyback on Queen of Pain. Roche isn't up for another 5 seconds. Shadow Shaman almost got caught out. That's massive. But here we go. It's a fight over Void. The duel from Legion goes on the Bane. Can they kill him before he gets free gripped out? Yes, they can. Shadow Fiend has to run away, but Witch Doctor's coming in. He has a Death Ward. They don't have a Chrono. They want to fight. The Master of Madness isn't being used yet because he wants to use the cheese and jump around. He jumps around. He's farming. Oh, nice Death Ward onto the top tower. The Wukong's command comes out, but he's getting roosted. at the same time, so Monkey King has to actually solo fight the entire team himself. Queen of Pain does blind back. Everybody's running out from Dire. Underlord doing his thing. Wards are here though, that's odd. Shadow Fiend's gonna freely take this Roche. Queen of Pain wants to jump in and try and get it. Nice shackles from the Shaman, but he's just getting forced up. Look at those shackles. Look at that. Queen of Pain jumps straight on. My frame rate goes to shit. They're still going for the Roshan. At the same time, Underlord's pretty low. The base is being pushed on Dire though. They need to go back and defend. Refresher Orb is almost up on... Is this Refresher Shard? Okay, it's for Refresher Shard Roche. So this is the most important Roche for Radiant. Dire have to get this Roche to stay in this. If they get Refresher Orb, Refresher Shard on this Shaman, I don't think they can defend from Megas. Or the end. Alright, so yeah, Aegis, Cheese. Aegis on to the Void, Cheese on to Shadow Fiend with the Refresher Shard. So 2 Requiems. Be really hard to do, but he can do it. Actually, he gave it away to Witch Doctor, to Chronosphere Man. Yes, Chronosphere Man. So I guess his job is to jump in, Chronosphere, die, chuck the Refresher Shard in, Chronosphere, and hopefully win the game for them. There's a lot of weight on CMU right now. He has to carry this game. But I don't think Radiant want to give him a chance. Smoke is ready, Refresher Orb is ready. They may only have 2 sets of wards, but they're going to take it. It is their victory chance.
Nothing will stand in my
Smoke does
way.
come out, so they're ready to go. There's creeps pushed in mid, so Dire need to push these creeps out. 3 heroes top seems a little bit excessive, but hey, let's see how we go. They're going to run straight through mid, it seems.
Worthy tribute.
Sentry does come out. The duel could go on to the Underlord if they want. Yes, straight up there. The BKB is popped. The L-Tone ult is there. Monkey King's just wailing on it. The double damage secures that kill for the Legion there. And Bane's running away. Here we go. L-Tone runs, but he gets nightmared up. Monkey King jumps on the backlines, but the Chrono goes onto the Monkey King. Fates for Void and the Death Ward is going straight on Monkey King. Monkey King is dead. The Fiend's Grip comes out. The wards are going to actually maybe kill Bane. But here we go. The Refresh Orb is ready. The Aegis is ready. They can get a second Chrono. 2 heroes are down, everyone from Radiant run out. I don't even know if Queen of Pain was there for the fight. Oh god! He just got ganked by everyone. Underlord TP has to see if he's got away just to make sure he can live. They've got sight of him. Okay, the biggest defense of the game. Team Ever need to slow down the push of CDEC for 50 seconds. I don't think they can, but they can try. They may go to end this game. Yeah, they want to end. 100 damage on the Underlord. He brought back to this. Shadow Shaman is ready. They brought back on the Monkey King. Nice jump from the Void. So can they defend this? They don't have Wukong's. They do have Wukong's command. They do have Duel. They have an invisible Monkey King and Screaming Pain. He'll go, Jill goes straight on to the Void. Void is dead. The Aegis is popped. He does have a Refresher to get a Chrono if he wants to use it. But they're holding down the Legion as he runs away. The Monkey King does, Sun does come in. The Wukong's command, they take out the Void. But they also take out the Legion. The Sonic Wave is perfect. Lands on 3. Shadow Fiend's trying to run away. The Stomp lands on nobody. They're slowing down the Monkey King. Monkey King slowly running at them. Queen of Pain's in the midst. He does have a little bit of damage. He can blink, but he might not have enough damage to take out the Shadow. Okay, Speak of the Devil, he did take out the Shadow Fiend. Monkey King's running back with Spirit Vessel on him. Nice healing with the Boundless Strike. But everybody's buying back. Shadow Fiend is back, people. He's ready to fight. Oh, do I have to actually go back to defend their Ancient? Whoa, if they could actually get this kill on the Underlord, that's going to be massive. There are 3 people to throw up. They didn't all TP back to defense. The cast comes out. They think there's people behind the Shadow, behind Queen of Pain, but there's not. There we go. They yields the Underlord, but he's still going to TP away. Holy Jesus.
Fit for a queen.
This is actually pretty massive. Arcane Rune is complete on... it's complete. There's an Arcane Rune on the Queen of Pain, so she's looking to fight. She's got 4.9 seconds Screamer Pains. Did she go Fear? She went Fear, so the BKBs being down are going to be big. Shadow Fiend doesn't even have a BKB. That's going to be the biggest mistake of his life. There we go, wards do come up there in the Ancient range if you want to use it. They're going to refresh off and double wards. Can they kill the wards before they kill the Ancient? The Glyph is being used, the Wukong command is out. Monkey King's trying to flail down this Underlord before he can. The Bound Strike is 16 seconds away, they're just going to end it. GG comes out. Team Ever take the game 2-0 against CDEC. Oh god. Congratulations, Team Ever. That's a little bit of an opposite there. Fantastic moves. 30-30, 47-42. Oh, there you go. You can see the graph, just how crazy that game was. Look at those spikes. In the end, Team Ever just pulled through. So close. Well, yeah, that's Team Ever going through the second round of the qualifiers. Do we want to go see Rock Gaming, guys? It's just actually... I don't know what game is next. We'll see. I'll just look at the chat just in case you want to do a specific game. Oh god, China, show me your thing. There's Team Max versus eHome Immortal coming up, or there's a second game of New BM. I mean, we can at least go into it until it comes.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, we got a Pugner, people. We got a Pugner.
10
They Pugnered them.
seconds.
They got the
5
Lycan and the Shadow
seconds
Shaman,
remaining.
so New BM are looking for a pushing build. Rock Gaming are looking for a pushing build as well. So Pugner's going to do the early pushing, Luna's going to do the late pushing, and they end it up with a Bounty Hunter.
Don't you dare pick Tide Hunter.
So they want to get
What?
more kills,
Conga!
speed up their game by using the Bounty. We'll see how it goes. Luna, Pugner, Tide Hunter aren't the easiest people to kill as Bounty Hunter, but it could work. Alright, let's see how this final game goes. Alrighty. That last game kind of winded me out.
Prepare for battle.
See something? Fair enough. Alright, sweet. So, let's have a look at the lanes. How they're going to set up. These lanes are important. Because with a Pugner, you need to give Pugner a good lane so we can actually get the levels, get the lead, get the towers. This Pugner needs to get his mid tower before he rotates anywhere. Just to make sure Bounty doesn't feel safe ganking this lane. Just make sure OD can't farm this lane, just to put pressure on this Lycan so he can't push. It's pretty important for them. Shadow
30
Shaman,
seconds to battle.
pretty great support right now. Works well with the Lycan and with the pushing lineup. The Bat Rider, I guess it helps with their gank potential, which they do lack a little. The Bounty does help them, but that's about it. Nice deep wards coming in from the Bounty. Looks like Elder Titans hanging around. They're going to try and contest for this rune here, but Lycan's cool with this. He just wants to go away. He's going top. He's like, nah, screw it.
And we're clear for running.
I need a good lane. I need a good timing on my Helmet of Dominator, really. Okay, nice right clicks coming out from the Bounty Hunter. So, I don't know where Bounty starts in this game. He'll probably try and get... Oh, wow. He even got the ward straight up, so he knows there's a sentry here. Yeah, they're pinging out. Okay, it's Bounty. Oh god, they sentryed each other. So right click battle between Pugnut and the Bounty going out there. Bounty goes invis and he's fine. He can actually go back in and right click if he wants. He's just waiting a couple seconds. Yep, there you go. Right click does a bit of damage. They're bringing in the Shaman slowly from behind. But an early point and Orb's a little bit odd. The Winter Wyvern does shard the Bounty and Elder Titan's coming in. I'm not sure anyone's going to have the potential to kill, but we can see how it goes. Yeah, fair enough. That's a game for you. So, Batrider went bot as soon as he saw Lycan go top. So they want the actual Lycan versing the Luna. That's the lane they want. After these couple creeps, this wave as well, she'll TP top. Literally. Wait. Oh. Okay, so they want the Tide after it against the Lycan. I got a team mixed up. My bad. Sorry. Shadow Shaman doing his thing. He doesn't do well against Tide, honestly. He's going to Ether Shock him every single time he can. Shackle is not going to do much if he has points in his Kraken Shell, which he does. So it's like a little stout shield for him. Can't really do that much damage. The Anchor Smash is great against Lycan. So Lycan just oddly runs around, buys a Quelling Blade, and he's cool. That's it. Won't see much action, but you will see action mid. That's the one thing. Bounty wants to kill this Pugna. It's the most important. Look at him dance. That's the most important kill for him. If Pugna falls behind, he can't carry in the late game. OD does way better. Batrider does fantastic against Luna most of the times. Lucent Beam is fine if you can actually just get out of people's vision. So every single time he has Firefly, he'll get a little bit aggressive. The Elder Titan will just be helping him out, helping keep him out a little bit. Oh, actually, how'd they get the Courier and the Pugna? Bounty's running in. He's hasted up. He's going to get killed. That's first blood on Bounty. Cat BCs goes down. Elder Titan is in the area just to watch his friend die, but that's about it. They might try and get the OD, but I don't think they'd have the stomp ready. Yeah, that's about it. That's all she wrote. Elder Titan's fine. Pugna's back in. He's going to miss a couple last hits there, but he'll be fine with that. In the top, they're going to kill the Shadow Shaman. Nice. Oh, God. One charge. There you go. But they got early points. In Gush gets the kill. Nice job. Okay, Winter Wyvern is just going to help this Lycan, you know, help the Tide destroy Lycan as best he can. Lycan's having 10 last hits and 11 last hits of the Tide, so it's a reasonably even lane. These guys are really just avoiding each other. Tide's job is to Anchor Smash every single time Lycan gets close. Other than that, it's not really a kill potential lane. Mid looks like their kill potential lane. They're going to kill the Pugna again. Bounty's back, baby. Pugna decrepitifies himself, but he's going to run out any second now, so the right click comes in a little bit of slow. One more right click, two more right clicks, and OD actually gets a kill there. Elder Titan comes back in and watches his friend die again. This Elder Titan just seems to be out of time with the game. Okay, so Shadow Shaman coming up top. He's going to get boots, 400 gold. Winter Wyvern wants to steal these runes if he can, but here comes Lycan. There you go, he's just going to right-click everybody. He doesn't even want that rune anymore. He just wanted to run past and say hi. Okay, OD farming mid, doing great. 15 last hits. Much better than Pugna is, 11 last hits. I think the level difference is getting there, 3 to 4. That's pretty massive between a Pugna and an OD, especially an OD who didn't go Astral Imprisonment. That Arcane Orb choice was actually really smart. There we go, so Lycan skipped the lane bot, but guess who followed him? Tide. So Batrider's top. He doesn't want to be top anymore. He's got the Tranquils. He's going to try and farm, but it's going to be the Elder Titan, the Luna, just pushing this lane in constantly. I'll be interested to see if Shining goes the Mask of Madness still. I think he goes actually the Helmet of Dominator. But it looks like mid, they're going to get a little bit of fights here. Winter Wyvern comes in, may actually get a kill on the OD, but the Spirit Stomp is going to miss. Nice juke from the Bounty. So no kill on the OD, but it secures the lane for the Pugna a little bit. So first couple Never Blast coming in.
It's sinking, just like your ships.
Radiant's middle tower can
Nice.
handle this deluge.
There you go. Good landing. OD's back. He's ready to farm. He's got raindrops, I believe. No, he's got raindrops in the courier, but guess who has a sentry now? The way you beat Bounty. But I guess that just showed him where he was anyway. Oh god, they killed top. They're actually going to kill the Shadow Shaman as well, but Luna may go down to the burn. Now he has a 1, so he lives and sells, so he's fully health. He's happy about this. Lycan forced to jungle actually now. Tide is doing his thing. Messing up with the Lycan's farm. It's going to be the mech Tide build. He feels like he needs a little bit more regen. Just to help keep Luna alive, help keep Pugner alive. I don't think that enhances healing. No, it doesn't. There we go. Elder Titan's going to get these runes. Level 4 coming up. Winter Wyvern doing his thing. He's got a stack here going, so he's probably going to pull the lane. Perfect.
Like a drunk
That is how you do it.
sailor.
Alright, Pugner. Pugner's just going up against OD if he can. Oh, but guess who's in the area? Bounty. Bounty and Shaman. Shaman's going to try and hold him down. And there you go. They're going to right-click him down. They did decrepify OD a bit, but he's going to go down. Can they actually get the Elder Titan, though? That's a question. He has Shackles off in 1 second, but Bounty is pretty low. And movement speed, he'll be fine. He'll get out. Down bot, Tide is actually right-clicking this tower. They have to bring the Shadow Shaman in just to mount some kind of defense. They could hold him, but Eva Shock is pretty good. It breaks itself. But Tide's got a headdress coming in, 3.9 base regen, so he's pretty good. Oh, top, they actually get a kill on the Bat Rider. Nice cold embrace coming out from the Winter Wyvern there. Oh, these kills are coming fast and quick. It looks like they're going to try and shrine up first, and then maybe try and get a kill with the Tide. Or at least maybe rotate the Tide top. Get a tower. Bat Rider's coming in. Level 5. Oh, it's actually okay. I got it. Oh, there's noise in the background. I thought it was a stabber. But it's just a dog. Cool. Okay, so what is Bounty going to be doing? He's got very good rotations coming through. Pugner is having an alright lane, 1-3, but he's got mana boots coming. The tower's what? 970 damage going through, so he's happy with that. He wants to get a bit more down, but the ward is going to be free farming for him. Nice deny, but he's just standing there. Well, Bounty coming in, actually in tower range, so he doesn't care anymore. Oh, the shapeshift from the Lycan ult, the nice boulder the boulder was thrown, stunned him up, 1 Arcane Orb, 2 Arcane Orbs gets a kill. The TP was cancelled, so fantastic rotation from the Lycan. That's going to be the first tower. But it looks like down bot they want to reply if they can double damage on this Elder Titan. If they get a stun, they might be able to get a kill, but they it would cost them a little bit too much, it seems. But here's the OD, someone more important, someone you can use to Ravage for. But they're holding down the Tide, so he can't actually Ravage. The double damage does do a lot of damage there, but the actual Spirit comes out, gives vision onto the Shaman, and Luna gets a kill. There we go, nice rotation. He's going to get the tier 1 tail bot. Down at top, Bat Rider's going to try and solo kill the Winter Wyvern, it seems. Doesn't have any points in Lasso, and Firefly wasn't cooldown, so it's probably just a scare him. It does proc the Cold Embrace, so that's 20 seconds away, so yeah, he's going in. 4 sacks, 5 sacks, the Arctic Burn is there, but it's going to take down the Winter Wyvern. Elder Titan does live, but he loses his own life, and they kill Bounty in the mid lane.
Children and Kunka first.
Weird. Alright, Pugner, level 7. Gonna max out his Never Blast if he can, next point. There he goes. Weird that he's backing up after the tower. He wants somebody to refill his bottle. They don't seem to be worried about speed right now. Level 8 on the Bat Rider means he has Lasso and he can use it. Sticky Napalm comes out. Who does he want to go on? The Ravage is ready to go on. Flame Break is going to slowly burn him down, but that's not enough. Here we go. They're going to jump onto the Bat Rider, but Bat Rider's fine. Pugner is still hanging out. He does decrepify him. He wants... Oh, what a save. Shadow Shaman, the Ravage comes out, lands on 2. They want to kill everyone. The Arctic Burn is there. The splinting fast is a little bit weird, but the wards do come out. They may kill the Pugna here. The Cold Embrace actually means... Oh. Yeah, they're waiting for it to end, but then... Yeah, they get the kill. But they also want to get the Tide if they can. Bounty's coming in. He's a little bit slowed with the Agatite and the Gush, but he's going to get the right click, slows him down. Orb of Venom is there. The nice Shuriken and the Wolves are going to slow him down. Gush is there, but the Shapeshift is used. The stun is there, so it's kill from the Lycan. And maybe the Elder as well. Not sure, they might back up off this. OD's going to right click a few times. Yeah, that's all they want. Oh, they're holding down Elder Titan. 14 charges, that's standard Cliff's used for an Elder Titan. Oh god, Pugna's back in the party here, guys. Pugna decreps the Shadow Shaman, is going to mostly take him down, but he's being held. Just to hold him back. Bounty's going to make it out this way. OD is trying to run, but Decrepify is 3 seconds away. It's going to be a little bit slow, but there's a shrine here. Does he want to fight a shrine? No, they want to go for Bounty. Bounty is dead. Alright. Where are we up to? We're up to the mid tower. Every goal for a Pugna is a tower. Is the barracks. The quickest game for... The ideal game for Pugna for about 20 minutes. Bounty does get spotted out by a sentry. The ward is there. It's going to disarm the Bounties. Nice Winter's Curse. Lands on everyone. They're just going to wail on their friend. But the Stomp is perfect. They can secure the kill with the Anchor Smash. The Ravage is still on cooldown, 45 seconds. The Banish comes out on Pugna, but the Elder Titan ult is a little bit awkward, but it's going to get the Shadow Shaman. So he's going to get the Shadow Shaman. Tiger's going to make it away. Batrider's going to magic damage, maybe him down. Pugna's sucking OD dry, but he does get dragged by the lasso. Lycan just came in and they get the kill on the Pugna. So 2 down for 2 down. Shadow Shaman Bounty. Yeah, Shadow Shaman Bounty for a Tide and a Pugna. Not your best trade.
Just got sent to the bottom.
2 cores for 2 supports. You want a bit more out of that. But the best part of this is... Look at that. 5,600 gold on this Luna. She is stoked. She's going to go Yasha, she's going to go normal build, so Manta, Hurricane Pike, BKB. And then she just pushes all your towers down. Or she uses an Eclipse real early and gets a whole bunch of kills. I like it. A little bit more aggressive. Here we go, the Buckler was used. They're going to probably get this tower. I don't think Radiant's going to defend it. In fact, they want to get top tower. The Lycan's already in position. Shadow Shaman's probably hanging up behind, gets the wards up. Pup. They want a free tower if they can, but at the same time Pugna is going to do damage mid. They can get him. The nice Flame Break puts him in position. 1 Arcane Orb. The Flame Break is going to take him down with magic damage, but he does get disarmed. The ward does come out just in case, but Pugna's probably going to die here. Pugna goes down to the Batrider. It looks like Tide's in the area too, but that ward spotted Bounty. Whoa. Okay. I mean, the courier. You gotta be careful about that. But Winter Wyvern's probably going to go down here. He probably doesn't realise that Bounty's here, but Bounty is here, gets a track off. The Winter's Curse is going to save his life. Arctic Burn away. There we go, the Elder Titan ult is perfect. Lands onto the Batrider, and Batrider might actually go down here. Nice job from Dire. They're backing up their teammates.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Okay, disarm on the Lycan, they're going to suck him down, but the creeps are there just to stop, and they have a stomp just in case they try and suck the life away. But I'm not sure how good it's going to go. It's probably just going to be Pugna trying to eat the creeps of Lycan as best he can. Bounty is still going to get vision, has a ward if he can. Will try for the courier if he can see it. So he might put the ward either here or maybe about here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so he puts the ward nowhere. Top Batrider wants to actually find this Tide, but this is a really awkward field if he wants to get it. He's going to try and burn down the Tide. He has 1 second napalm, 2 seconds of napalm, 3 seconds of napalm. Bounty's coming in. There we go, the right click's coming in, but guess who else is showing up? OD. A couple more right clicks, the mech was used. Perfectly timed mech, but the banish is there just to secure it. Dire's probably just going to let him die. And yep, 1, 2, Track gets that kill. That's a massive amount of gold. 7-4-3. Okay, Pugna's going down bot. I'm gonna see what he can do. Who's he gonna run into? Winter Wyvern. Alright, so he's gonna join in with his team. Luna's getting the BKB, so he's not even going for the Manta. He wants this game over early, and he wants this game over fast. He wants to qualify for the major, at least. Bounty's going to track everyone if he can. He does have a track on Pugna. Odie's coming in, and the shapeshift is being used. Lycan wants to fight. The wards come out. The Hex is there onto the Winter Wyvern, but he's in the trees. He's not being found. Lycan will eventually find it, but there we go. Down bot, the Eclipse is being used. Doesn't kill anyone. There's too many creeps, but they're going to right click the Luna. Nice Winter's Curse, but that time Eclipse secures that kill. Nice Arcane Orb. Destroys the Winter Wyvern, and the Elder Titan ult. Real awkward. They do have a Ravage if they want to use it, but everybody's low. They might need to back up. The Banish is securing this Tide. So do they try and kill him? The Ravage may come out defensively. Track will be used any second now. Another Banish. Here we go, nice earn. Does he use Ravage? No, he dies. He's gonna get track. Let's see that fight. 4 people go down for Rock Gaming there. UBM just completely dominating them. Tier 2 towers, Tier 1 tower's gonna go. They might even be able to take a Tier 2. They have Batrider just zoning everybody. He's stuck on the cliff though, that's awkward. But there you go, Odie jumps in, jumps on the Elder Titan. And Winter Wyvern's gonna go down again, being held down by Shadow Shaman, takes that kill. So Tier 2 is under pressure right now. Luna's going top, he doesn't even want to defend it. Pugna's mid, they're letting this tower go, they're just gonna glyph it. See if they can delay it for as long as they can. OD just farmed away, and that's it. That's massive. 5k gold, 17 minutes. Necronomicon the 2 was completed and ready to go. OD is got the Blink Dagger 4 staff, so he's ready to fight. Bounty has tracked this Pugna, who will right click him. Anybody else in the area? Batrider's in the area. He gets some movement speed from the track too, so he can actually jump on him in say 5 seconds. No lasso if he wants to use it, but the Stomp comes out as defensive zoning, but hey, this Pugna lives.
Dyer's middle tower is drowned. Dyer's middle tower just got knocked down.
Looks like Luna wants to fight if he can. Still trying to find the BKB, but guess who's in the area? Shadow Shaman. Oh, he got lassoed on the top. The wards are there. That's awkward. But the Colubration's there to delay it a little bit. Luna, this might actually turn it. I don't think Pugna's going to die here, but they're going to try and get nice blink from the Batrider. Oh, but he's still got 16 seconds. That's awkward. That's real awkward, honestly. Hey man. Do you have 4 staff? Do you have anything that can get me down? Nah, dude. I got 2 wards. Bounty's tracked the Luna down. He doesn't want to probably show himself. If he can, because he'll probably die to him. 3 seconds before he tracks and disappears. Ready, set. So even steals some XP, that's smart. Okay. They know where Batrider is, but I don't think they can get the kill here. Stomp does miss, the Blink Dagger's perfect. He also has a 4 staff, so he's pretty evasive. He's going to need a BKB into the Ags, which is a little bit interesting of a build. He expects these guys to be clumped up. The Ags, if you didn't know, goes to 2 people. It lassos 1 person, and then the person directly adjacent to him. See how it works. It might go well, but at the same time, guess who's roaching? It's Radiant. Radiant's gonna get a free Roshan. Dyer can't even defend it. I'm not even sure they know. Tide's in the area. He's just gonna walk down. He has Ravage if he wants, but the Aegis is gone. The Shapeshift is used. They want to fight straight up. They have vision of the Tide. They have vision of the Elder Titan who's being dragged to the bottom ground. They do bring in the OD. He's fighting there while Lycan is fighting everybody here. No, Lycan's creep. Where is Lycan? Oh, he's farming. What? Why is he farming? Okay. Yeah, it's a good fight for them. They kill the Elder Titan, so that's a zoning support dead there. Means they can try and either pressure this tier 2 tower, but it looks like they want to pressure the tier 2 tower top. Nice Hurricane Pike. Okay, Odie's freely farming mid. He's cooling up, but here we go, double damage Luna. Sneaking in from the side. They don't have vision of it, but I don't think Loosen beam, but that's about it. She was trying to glaive onto him. But it's not the best way about going about a kill, or trying to get back to lead. See these wolves, they're just going to follow down. They're going to be following Tide. Look at that. Mutumba style. Alrighty, so Dire not in the best situation right now. They're trying to farm, get this Luna as big as she possibly can, just so she can actually win these fights for them. I don't think Pugna's going to be the best team fight for them. They have a Ward, they have Neverblast, they have Life Train, but that's about it. The Atos is going to be pretty good against Lycan, but there he is. He's already ready to fight. Sleep does come off. Winter Wyvern's trying to run away, but he does have a Dispel in 5 seconds on his Necronomicon creep. But Odie jumps on the other side. There you go. Batrider does get the Elder Titan, but the Winter's Curse is pretty good. Pugna is being run at by the OG, and just going to take him down. Elder Titan goes down too. There's no 3 down. Can they get any more? They do see what the Tide is doing. Tide's going to go mid, but that's going to be this tier 2 tower gone.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dire's top tower is under attack. I was meant to have this. Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Holy shit!
Dire's middle tower is under pressure. Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Sorry guys, just had to take a quick pause, but also Radiant have just dominated completely. They've taken 3 people down, they're going for the high ground. Rax, I'm not sure if Dire can actually defend this. They're 3 people down, they don't have a buyback on Pugna. Luna does not have Eclipse and it's being Hurricane like the way. Odie's just taking Rax. This might be GG, depending on if they can take any more. The top tower is still up, they're gonna go for the shrines just to secure this. Seems to be a little bit of a delay, but they need to qualify, so they want to play this as strategic and as disciplined as they can.
Side is under attack.
But this is a stand Lycan build, 24 minutes in, pushes all your acts. You know if your Lycan's worked, which he currently has.
Dire's top side has fallen.
Okay,
Radiant
so top tower is going to be pushed a little bit more. This is the last outer tower, so they can push high ground again after one more good team fight. But they want it now. Winter Wyvern's running away, but who's Lycan going for? Lycan is going for the tie. Pugna. Going straight for Pugna. Pugna's probably going to decrepify himself if he can. There he goes. Bit of an awkward fight, but it's Shadow Shaman holding down the Tide. They want to drain all Tide's mana before he can Ravage, but it's 50 seconds of cooldown, so it doesn't even matter. Winter's Curse was used in the Batrider, so the Necronomicon creeps are taking him down, but look at the Arcane Orb. They're killing everyone. He has so much damage.
Is
Tide is running away. Batrider's in the air here, but guess what? 2 Arcane Orbs, you're dead. 76 Arcane stacks. Whoa. He almost kills the Elder Titan GG right there, and even gets the Radiant's Courier. Wait, what?
Someone should help Dire.
GG guys, UBM just made it through to the semi-finals of the qualifiers, beating Rock Gaming 2-1. UBM 29-15. Pretty good. Completely dominant, honestly. You pick a like and you're gonna dominate. Well, you need to dominate. But nice job, those guys. What game's up next, actually? Eho Immortal versus Team Max, or Team Ever versus Newbie M. Depends which one people want. Just might quickly get a drink. I'll be 1 moment, guys. Okay, so what game does everybody want? This game's already going, so is it showing up there? No, it's still in draft. I might wait for Newbie Ever. That seems to be quite good. Should be quite performance. Gives me a second to rest my voice. They'll be back shortly with the game. It's only going to be probably a minute or so. 9 people in the lobby. Shouldn't be too much longer. Okay. Be back in a sec, guys.
to find a snack.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes XSplit turns off the audio by itself for some reason. It doesn't exactly tell me. So I'm just spending 3 minutes talking to myself, which is insanely awkward. Alright, DP back at mid, 14 last hits, 6 denies. He's having a good time here. Medusa having a fine time herself, maybe 9 last hits, but the stun from Sand King's perfect. The mana shield isn't on, so she's taking maximum damage. The right clicks are going to get there, but Sand King's taking damage to the tower. Almost kills him. Medusa gets the kill, and now DP's taking damage from the tower. Spirit Siphon is coming in, but Medusa's going to live. Has a Self, and she is fine. That is weird. Alright, Medusa takes down the Sand King's rotation, so one failed rotation from that Sand King. Doesn't mean much, but here we go. The farming from Wyken, pretty good. 17 lines hits now, so he's good. Nice shards from the Tusk though. Last man, he even gets some runes. Triple runes. Whoa. He leaves that one for Tiny. Just to get level 4. But the haste is here. We're going to see a little bit of action from the Tusk. He wants to go top. So this is big. This is when Tusk gets involved. Tusk is going to come in. He has a snowball and shards if he wants to use it. Incoming. How does he start this? He shows Lycan, but now he's just going to right click him down. He could block off this path, but he's just dancing around the trees. He's dancing, he's sliding, he's getting away. Now he's hiding. And that was the weirdest rotation I've ever seen from the Tusk. Hey, you got a deny. Cool. Sand King wants round 2. Sand King, he feels shame from last time. He died under the tower to the Medusa, but now he wants to make up for it. He has level 2 in stun if he wants to get it. So he's going to jump in, wraps around him. She's on the wrong side. The Spirit Siphon is coming through, but the mana shield is on this time. Jakiro comes in, the Dual Breath is out. Medusa TP's out. Bad rotation from Sand King again. Medusa gets to live. Tusk even gets a little bit of XP if he wants to stay, but he's beelining back top. I think he's beelining back top. He's beelining back top. Looks like Enchantress is ready to fight. There you go. Sand King Sun lands onto the Witch Doctor. Going to get a kill there. Nice pop from the Caustic Finale. Medusa has to run away. Raindrops are there, so if they get a stun, doesn't do any damage. Nice job from the Medusa there. Jakiro, he's ready. He's got a dual breath. He can go on the Tusk if he wants. He might have enough damage to take him down. Support Magic 6 and a little bit of damage there, but other than that, Tusk is fine. He can TP out and he'll be good. Raindrops coming up next. Where's Lycan? Lycan's been reduced to farming in the jungle. Oh god. Not the way you want to start as Lycan. That's the reason people pick Tiny. He just dominates the wave. You can't exactly farm against a tree grab, so Lycan being the melee core he is, can't compete. Especially if you commit this Tusk to the lane. You just can't farm. So if we go net worth, we'll see. He's down here a little bit. Not a disaster, but you know, it could be better. Sand King's got a lot more XP though, that's good. Sand King's in fact found the Witch Doctor, just tracked him down like the invisible assassin he is. The Sentry will pick up the invisible Sand King though, so Dragon Knight knows, he's cool. He's not going to get picked up by this. Chol comes in, the Howl comes out. Are they fighting top? Yes, they are. The shards come in, Bolt comes out. Can they kill the Jakiro? The Toss comes in and secures that kill from the Tiny. Nice Joel from the Tusk and Tiny combo. Double T's. But at the same time, they kill the Witch Doctor bot. They get a Maledict on the Sand King, but that's not enough to kill him. So another death for the Witch Doctor there. That's 3 deaths. Speaking of which, they have 3 kills, so we know who's feeding on the team. Dragon Knight's doing Dragon Knight things and just staying in a lane and farming. I wouldn't expect him to leave until he gets level 6. Oh, he's got level 6. Hey, and he leaves. There you go. Speak of the devil. Alright, Tusk shards come in. He has a snowball if he wants to use it. Just enough mana to do it. There we go. He pops the wand a little bit early. And Lycan is dead. In fact, they could probably wrap around the Jakiro if they wanted. They're just going to push the creeps here. Dragon Knight's going to come this way. Breathe fire, make sure the creeps are gone. But the snowball lands in on Jakiro. The ice shards are perfect. The toss is there. And one more right click. Gives that kill to the Dragon Knight actually. Breathe fire. Kill stealing mother. That's fine. It's going to be a tower for a tower. Looks like DP went bot. Use the exorcism, but Dragon Knight has a dragon form. And is going to be burning down these towers. Enchantress is coming in, Sand King's coming in, but do they know? They see the Enchantress, but they might assume it's just her. So Tower Bot, he went down, but this tier 1 tower is still up. Dragonfire does come out, he hits the tower again. This is real awkward, man. Nice cast from the Witch Doctor out of nowhere, man. Out of left field, just comes up the top, gets the cast out and walks away. Just like a badass. Alright, Medusa's doing his thing mid. This is actually I would say a bad idea to send Lycan mid with his wolves. But I've seen worse ideas. Nice farming from the Lycan there. He knows that there's a ward there. Actually, that was Witch Doctor. Oh yeah, Witch Doctor knows there's a ward there. Smart moves. Alright, farming. Medusa went bot just to stay away from anybody. DP is farming all their stacks. Successful Exorcism got the bottom tower, so DP is happy. She's done her job. Now she's just got to wait until Exorcism comes back, and then they repeat the process mid, and they repeat the process top. Easy jobs. Tiny is ready to go. Tusk wants to snowball in, maybe get the shards out. Do they see him? They don't have a ward for him. He's hiding around the other side, but Cat Feces is also behind him. Here we go, the shards come in, they're perfect, they block him off. The Nature's Attendants are there, so they just back out. They may only be level 2, but she's going to heal massively. Jakiro's in the area, has 1 point on Liquid 5, so they might poke the tower a little bit. But at mid, it looks like Dragon Knight's ready to go again. 3 seconds on that Dragon Form, and there you go. This mid tower's going down. I say that, but I also said the tier 1 tower top was going down. So we can all be wrong. Tusk still hanging out top, has shards if he wants to use it. Does land onto the Enchantress. The right click is pretty good from the Tusk, but he may die here. He has no creeps spawn if he wants, but he can go into Tiny. 4 points in toss means he can do 300 damage. Pretty solid. Okay, Witch Doctor walking down bot. Just going to keep this Medusa as safe as possible. Probably get some vision out. Oh, he has a wolf following him.
Just what the doctor ordered.
That's a little bit unlucky. But top looks like where they want to go. Cat Feces steals a rune. Does find a toss. Does he want to go in? No, the shards are pretty good. It's a Sand King. He can just get out. In fact, he's just walking out. He doesn't care. Stun is ready if he wants to go down. Runs down when he sees the toss. But there you go. The Snowball comes in. They bring them in, but they don't know the DP is waiting for him. The Avalanche is there. The toss is there. Can they kill the Sand King? Yes, he can. Tiny has to run away. Is TPing out and just survives. Tusk survives as well. Whew, they get the Sand King, pop the Exorcism, and they get to live. DP is actually going to run straight top to make sure they can at least get a tower here, but here's Medusa. Ready to farm. The enchant does come out on Medusa, and they're going to try and right click it down. The Ice Path does miss. It's a nice misstep, but they may have enough damage to take it down. The Spirit Siphon is going to slow her. They have a Centaur stop in 17 seconds, but right clicks are there. She has no more mana. The Snowball there. The Tusk save is perfect. And the shards are there if they want to use it. In 7 seconds, but they lose Medusa. DP goes down, Enchantress goes down to the tower. And Jakiro's running away from the tier 1. That was a disaster for New BM right there. Alright, Lycan's doing his thing. Bot is trying to farm that Necronomicon up as fast as he can. Does have the Helm and the Dominator. But this top tower is the next target. We got the Snowball in on Jakiro, and Jakiro is most likely dead. The tree does take that kill. If a tree gets thrown by a Tiny, does it get a kill? We can answer that as a yes. But Lycan is still pushing bot, uncontested.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No, he just runs away, he's fine. Top tower, they got the tower there. Dragon Knight's doing his thing, every single dragon form, but the first one has secured them a tower. So that's a pretty solid ratio. Enchantress, pretty farmed herself, 4,600 gold, has the drums, has the face boots. We'll see what she goes next. Usually a Dragonlance, maybe the 4-star. Depends what she finds, but there you go. Actually, Lycan's going to die. The Shrine is popped, but this may get a little bit awkward fight. Meldic there is there. He might pop. One more pop. Yeah, Lycan is there. They can go away from him. If they want, the Nature's Attendant may heal him. In fact, it does heal him and just lets him live. Tusk goes down. Bad initiation from Tusk. He overstated how much damage he could do. He only has 3 points in Ice Shard, 3 points in Snowball. Shadow Blade, next item for the Dragon Knight, pretty good pick. Whoa, Tiny gets a kill on Cat Feces. Sand King's dead. Going for the Echo Saber himself. Sand King is working on that Blink Dagger seal. 600, 700 gold away. The macro fire is used just to push back mid. But Tiny doesn't care. Tiny's going to get back to farming. Medusa, on the other hand, has the Mask of Madness and is now going to let the farming begin. She's pretty psyched where she is. 13 minutes in, only 1 death, 2 kills, a really weird one from a Sand King. But the Hurricane Pike, Manta, she'll be able to farm that real quick. She might even get some stacks up soon. But the Radiant have smoked up. They want to get another kill as soon as they possibly can. Invis Rune will probably help them with that. The Blink Dagger is ready on the Tiny, so Tiny will probably just hang down here. Smoke is broken, there you go. They probably just think it's Tiny, but they're tossed. The Ice Shards, but not enough damage. Tiny does blink out, goes down bot, but the Tusk is running north. DP finds him, Spirit Siphon is on him, can they kill him? The Crit Wolf is there to help with the Enchantress, so to get the kill on the Tusk again. Miscalculation, it seems. Not great. Not great. Okay, top Lycan's being found by the Witch Doctor, but he honestly could try and kill him if he wants. But he does realize he has a friend in Dragon Knight right above him. He's probably going to protect him. Mid, it looks like they're getting pushed. The Chikiro and the Epicenter thing on the Medusa, they're taking down. Everything's being used, but can the Witch Doctor take anything else? Tiny's in the area, the Avalanche and the top don't do enough damage, but DP does pop. Dragon Knight's going to pop the Ice Pass because that kill, and they even get the Tusk. 4 people go down out of nowhere on Team Eva. How does that even work? This tier 1 tower is going to get pushed. That secures Sand King the Blink Dagger after this tower. They may even give him the right click. Doesn't even need to. 45 gold and he'll get it. Enchantress has enough for a 4-star or a Dragonlance depending on what she wants to go. Jakiro has a Sentry. That's pretty good. He's pretty farm for position 5. Or position 6 PPD style. Or a Kyle style actually. Kyle's more likely to play Jakiro. Okay, Witch Doctor. He's got a Wand and Clarity. His Death Ward was pretty great before. It secured him a lot of damage on this DP and made sure she died. That's one of the victories they got out of this. DP died again. Medusa is one of the worst heroes to actually die in a fight, so they need to save her. Any death just puts her back. She should be at the top of the net worth by now. But we've got Radiant going to fight. Here we go, smoke on smoke. Action goes in, the Avalanche lands on 2, the Toss lands onto DP, but they got the silence onto 2. Witch Doctor's going to go down, can't be able to get past. Actually, just last minute cast. The Yule Scepter gets to Tiny, and there's a Spirit Siphon. Enchantress is just going to wail on Impentance, and down he goes. Secures that kill for the DP. Lycan still farming this entire time, just doing his thing. In fact, Dragon Knight will run into him. He does have Tusk in the area if he wants, but the net creep is there to hold him down. The punch comes out, the snowball is there as well. He needs to use it, which he does, but there he goes, saved from the Sand King. The creep's going to slow him down and run the mana. The shapeshift is being used. They want to fight if they can. The stun is on the Sand King, so he's running down low of health. Lycan's a little bit awkward right now. The shards don't block for the Dragon Knight, so Lycan wants to kill. Oh no, they have no vision. Okay, Dragon Knight saves his life with the Shadow Blade. Tusk does go down to the Enchantress. And this is going to be a tier 2 push. Straight up. Exorcism is ready if they want to use it, but they probably don't. They have all the creeps there. They could, if they wanted to, use Exorcism to go top. But they're ready to fight. Roshan may be next on their list, but they do see the Dragon Knight coming out. They can TP to the shrine if they want to get him, but they do have 2 perfect wards to see any rotations coming in. But here we go, Enchantress running in, Dragon Knight will just see her at the end. So he runs away with the Shadow Blade. They have no dust yet. They have a 4-star if they want to use it, but he's running straight into Medusa. Looks like Tusk is getting ready to get that Spirit Vessel up. Only about 1,000 gold away if he wants to get it. Pretty good. Dragon Knight going for the BKB, pretty good item for him. A lot of magic damage coming out. I see. Oh, it's a TP scroll, not an Epicenter. Lycan's just pushing bot with Tiny hiding in the woods. he doesn't feel safe enough to farm these creeps anymore. Dragonite did come down, so they may want to secure the kill, but unfortunately for them, Lycan's already gone. He came in, got his farm, and he left. Now we're going to get the top tower. I'm not sure if they want to use Exorcism for this. They have 3 points in Liquid Fire, which may be enough. And that's one hell of a creep wave. Shards do come in to block him out, but Enchantress doesn't exactly care. Puts out the Orb of Venom and is running straight down to see if he can find anybody. Force Up comes in, Enchant comes out. 1 Impentus, 2 Impentus, 3 Impentus, more. The toss is real awkward, but it actually gets him into a bad position. Except for the Lycan and the Sand King being right here, so it actually puts the Tusk in a bad position. Tiny is fighting every single person by himself, and he goes down too. What is going on? The Exorcism was used, so tier 2 is most likely going to go down. Dragonite's going to try and trade it with a tier 1. Bottom, Medusa's just trying to farm. In fact, showing herself mid may be a little bit dangerous here. Yeah, she runs back to base because high ground is their ground. Here we go, guys. Final push coming through. Gonna take down these racks as best they can. All these creeps are gonna die. Barracks are going down. I can't see Radiant being able to defend this. They do have shards, they do have Death Ward, but they aren't creep clearers. Tongue-tied. I think UBM have complete control of this game, really. DP is just gonna stop this push on the tier 2. Like so, get a bit more farm out of it. Next point of view would be the Roshan. The Necronomicon 3 is ready. They do have one more tier 2 they could push until they do it, but we'll see how they go. It's the next destination. Radiant are still trying to farm up on this Medusa. 8,000 gold, so she's doing good. She's only died twice, hasn't died a third time. So she's doing her job. Farming while her entire team dies. Does she get the stacks though? Yeah, she's gonna get stacks. That's efficiency. Snakes unfortunately don't land on everybody, but that's all good. Alright, here we go. Dire already in there. They miss the stun onto the Witch Doctor and the Ice Path too, but he walks straight into it really. Impetus 1, 2, 3 kills the Witch Doctor straight up. Courier's right there. They've got the Necronomicon 3 onto this Lycan. Lycan will try to push, but looks like they want to do Roshan. That was a really weird Ice Path.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this danger.
What? Oh, they're going for Dragonite. Okay. I was wondering. Dust is ready if they want to use it, but Dragonite safely makes it away. And Roshan is probably going to go down really quick. Liquid Fire plus all the creeps from Lycan just make it too easy. There we go, Tusk is there, he's doing his thing, he's got a Spirit Vessel going. Nice job everybody. Gets all those rooms. So next destination is this tier 2. Even pinging out. Both sides know they have to defend this, but Witch Doctor knows he has to die. Oh, he ends up with a hero kill too. The Courier goes down as well. Fantastic play coming out from the Enchantress. The creeps are all dead. They're going to push the tier 2 tower. The creeps are just there. Lycan's bringing them. He's bringing his party. Necronomicon is what? 30 seconds off? 30 seconds off. Going for the Shadow Blade, so he's just going to go for the little rat build. Tusk is going to be taken down. The Sand King's Son is pretty good. Can actually kill him before Snow comes in. No, but he's only delaying his death, really. Yep, goes on Enchantress. The punch doesn't even connect. This fight is becoming rough. Tier 2 towers going down. Chikira's helping the push. DP has Exorcism up if they want to go high ground, but they have lost the Tusk. But is Tusk really the one you're scared about when you go in high ground? Alright, Exorcism is out. So this is the second set of barracks that they can take if they want to. Wolves are out. Lycan's not committing yet. The Aegis is on DP, so she's the tank right now. Nice Hurricane Pike gets the Medusa away, and there you go, that's the tier 3 tower going down. The barracks are slowly losing their life. Nice shards don't actually land on anybody, but it does force the die to go away. So that's the second tier 3 going down. The Shrine's probably the next target for them. They can safely farm it. They think there's a ward there, which well, they're kind of wrong because there's a sentry here that can actually deward it. Did they double ward? Oh, that's a sentry. Okay. Right, the creeps are taking this shrine. And they're going back to farm. New BM are completely in control right now. They're just completely controlling Team Ever. Alrighty, so New BM just gonna go down if he can. He might be able to run into Medusa, but Medusa, while she isn't top net worth, she's still very strong. You can't solo kill Medusa. If you run at her, she's just gonna stone gaze and you're gonna have to run away. Like, that's the only option you get. Nice scan from the Radiant, hits nobody. A little bit awkward, but Tusk is hanging out. Just to see if somebody shows the defenders tier 2 tower, which they could, but no one from Radiant is showing. Dragonform does show up. Do they take it as the Shadow Blade? No, Medusa's here. DP is in and may blow up straight away, but that is the Aegis, remember guys. The Octarine Core is ready. The Crypt Swarm is there. The Stone Gaze is being used. They're going to have to fight if they can. The Snowball is there. Macrify is doing a whole bunch of damage, but there's an invis. Oh god, the Epicenter straight on this Medusa. Medusa's probably going to go down. There's no more mana left of Medusa, so Enchantress does full damage. There you go, 2 clips down, the Witch Doctor and the Medusa, and they're running on the Tusk. GG is called. That's game, guys. Game 1 goes straight to New BM. Really convincingly. Fantastic job from New BM. Pretty short game actually, 24 minutes. Not too shabby. 10-22. We can see the graph, but it's going to go straight down to New BM. As soon as Lycan comes online, they get the first few towers, they lose. Medusa doesn't do well when you push her. She may have the highest level on... Where is she? There she is. Highest level in everyone, but that's it. You can't just defend with a Medusa. Alright guys, game 2 will be coming up shortly, I believe. Let's see, there should be 10 people in the lobby. Don't let me down, Chinese qualifiers. Huh. Is it already playing? Oh, it's already playing. Don't worry about it. We go straight into it. Cast Anna's game. Is Anna playing a game? I mean, I can find it. I'm not sure it'll show up. The open qualifiers are a little bit weird. But most likely it would be best to stay with New BM versus Team Ever. Sure, people would want to watch it, unless the overwhelming majority is find this EU game. I'll probably spend this time just trying to find it, just in case I can get it. I can't make any promises though. Let's be right back.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Well, I mean, while we're waiting, just it's game 2, guys. New BM, Team Ever, doing their thing to ban the Razor.
Radiant's turn
Weird,
to
Lycan
pick.
first up for Team Ever.
Lycan.
They're doubling down on Lycan again. Oh no, New BM went Lycan last game, so they wanted instead.
Ten seconds left by my count.
Well, they've already banned the
5
Omni,
seconds
the
remaining.
Clockwork. They did ban the Enchantress, which I believe they picked last game too. So they just don't want Enchantress picked against them. The Tinker, the Bounty, the Razor have been banned out, so we'll see what pick New BM wants to go for. They still have the Tusk, they still have the Bane, they
Radiant's
still have the
turn
Witch
to
Doctor.
pick.
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor, the Witch Doctor.
Dyer's
And,
turn
okay,
to
Witch
pick.
Doctor, Sand King combo. Pretty solid lanes. So they've already gone for the Lycan on Team Ever, which is a little bit odd to actually dedicate.
Here's the Radiant
Okay, Lycan
band.
Night Stalker.
Night
That's pretty good.
Stalker.
The Howl is fantastic with the Night Stalker. A good quality strategy coming out. We'll see the bans. I bet PL ban comes out from Team Ever next. New BM are going to ban
10
specifically against pushing
seconds.
heroes, so you may see a Shadow Shaman get banned.
5
Probably the
seconds
DP
remaining.
could get banned as well. Yep, Shadow Shaman's
Dyer's
gone.
ban now.
I am still looking for that game, guys. Just
Radiant's turn to ban.
because I would like to see Anna play. He's really good. They banned a Chaos Knight, which is odd for Team Ever.
Ten seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
5th ban for New BM. If they ban the Shadow Shaman, they'll want a more specific ban. This time, they wouldn't want to waste it on another support or another pushing lineup. You might see the OD coming out here, unless they want to pick it. Disruptor could work if they want to ban that too.
The Dyer get a ban.
Yep, OD ban coming out. You got
Radiant's
the
turn
Tide.
to pick.
Sweet. And the third picks, they didn't actually ban the PL, so this is probably just New BM going and say, screw you guys.
Dyer's turn
Underlord.
to pick.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Underlord. Oh god. So yeah, sweet. Nice third pick. Actually pretty good against Lycan Night Stalker. Delays all pushes. Very tanky in the lane. And Lycan hates dealing with tanky
10
heroes.
seconds.
Give Lycan a weak little, you know,
5
Crystal
seconds
Maiden or,
remaining.
say, you know, a Witch Doctor. Lycan will have the ball, but if you give Underlord or Tide or or Bristle as well, he just can't lane against these heroes. He needs support, which is probably why Team Ever are going to pick a very strong laning support here. I could see the Underlord, I could see the Bane. But we'll see what Team Ever want to put down.
Radiant's
The
turn to
Disruptor,
pick.
yeah, sweet.
Disruptor.
Strong laning support. Does work with Night Stalker quite well. The strong lane's going to come out from Team Ever. New BM are going to try and mess with that. They got the Underlord, so that messes up the Lycan lane. The next pick will be someone that just screws with their entire gameplay.
10 seconds.
I would say PL. Pretty fantastic countered against the Lycan.
5 seconds remaining.
Right, going into reserve time. So if you have the Underlord, he stands at the front, he puts down the Firestorm, somebody else has to hit your tower. You could see the Lifesteal coming out here, but that brings too many melee cores. You could see the, oh, I guess we'll find out, the PL, there you go. PL against Lycan. Always a standard pick, but it does mean that whatever their offlane is, they can't use Tide because they already banned it, which is probably a little bit weak. A bad idea for them. Enigma's not fantastic here. Sand King Witch Doctor just murder her.
5 seconds remaining.
Batrider might be what they need to go for. And break up their formations. Get on the back line.
Ten seconds.
Should be better now.
5 seconds remaining.
Thank you guys, sorry. Now it's technology messing with me. Alright, Shadowfiend.
Turn to pick.
So, let's see. Team Ever picks up... Does Team Ever actually pick up Medusa again? They could. She's not banned.
Seconds.
Tinker is banned, and Tinker's very good against Medusa.
5 seconds remaining.
Sorry, I apologize for any technical difficulties. Kind of running this out of my basement. Not the highest professional quality, but hey, I hope it does. I hope it's good.
Radiant's turn.
The Viper. The Viper. The Viper? So Team Ever are doubling down on early game. They want to dominate their lanes and they want to push, just like NewBM did to them last game. Which the solution to that is, let your PL be the late game carry, get someone who messes with Viper in the lane as well as again. They did ban the Shadow Fiend, so that was a good ban for them. But they've still got, I guess usually you do pick Queen of Pain against a Viper if Shadow Fiend is banned, or Razor is banned, and Enchantress is banned, and OD's banned, so they did plan for this. Those smart bastards. You never like the Viper picks. By the way, if someone can find me the link, or at least, you know, some way of finding Anna's game, I'm happy to cast it. Just, I need to be able to see it. I don't know whether it's happening today or it's happening later on. The DAC European qualifiers are in 5 hours, so I don't think that fits into my, unfortunately, you know, time. If I am up, happy to do it, but I can't promise that. Timbersaw.
Choose your hero.
Okay, so PL mid, carry Timbersaw. No, Timbersaw's gone up against Viper. Right, this will be a cool game. Timbersaw is fantastic against Lycan. PL's alright against Viper if you do lane it. Underlord is fantastic against Lycan and Brew. Sand King, great at killing Viper. Witch Doctor has Melodic, which goes right through that corrosive skin, which you're not going to have many points in early. I've got to say, New BM, they might be able to take this 2-0. Especially if this Timber has a good start. But let's not discount the Night Stalker and Disruptor combo. It's pretty good. So game 2 coming out, we've got New BM versus Team Ever. Coming right at you. Can New BM take it to a 2-0? Does Team Ever want to win a game? Ah, that was bad, man. It's just Team Ever's really awkward to say. Okay, let's see what we got. So definitely going to be the off-lane Underlord going there, and yeah, it's going to be the mid PL. They want that matchup, and they want the matchup between the Timber and hopefully the Lycan. They don't mind if the Timber goes up against the Brew. Either or, they get a good combo. Alrighty, so there we go. They got the mid Viper coming up. It's going to be alright against PL. He's probably going to need a little bit of support in the early levels. Maybe try and kill PL a couple times to kill this lane for Viper. But we'll see how they do it. Off-lane Brew is definitely going down. And safe lane Lycan, Bobo there. Up against just cat feces running around, you know, as cat feces does. A nice ward spot though, so they won't even see that. Unless they spot him going here. There they go, they see each other. Lycan's back in base. Yeah, he's fine. Probably won't get that vision, but that's some real deep wards from Night Stalker as well. Bit of weird vision there, gives only this rotation here. And people crossing the river. Yeah, it might work. See how you do. Night Stalker's getting ready to pull the lane, so they're going to expect Brew to pull the lane, but Brew's actually going to block while Night Stalker pulls the lane. Pretty nice rotations coming up there. Viper wants 2 runes to start off if they can, but they're going to actually right-click with this Timbersaw. Timbersaw's going to went an early point in Whirling Death, but he might be seeing his own death. First blood going on Timbersaw. Nice first blood onto this Viper. That is exactly what she wanted. Straight up Aquila. She's cool with that. Alrighty. Night Stalker is still going to try and do the pull, but he might not have the HP to do it. He only has a couple tangos if he wants. He'll eat a tango as he runs down. Timbersaw doesn't actually care. He doesn't have any points in reactive armor, so hey, he'll take a bit of damage the first point. So, Witch Doctor, PL versus the Disruptor Viper. A little bit more damage coming out on this side. PL's will eventually dominate this lane. Eventually. He's holding a point though, just in case he needs Doppelganger. But he won't want to use it. Alright, Witch Doctor pretty low. Has a bit of tango, so he'll stay around this lane. Can you get the last hit? Nice job, just. Up at top, we've got the Underlord versus the Lycan. Fantastic matchup for the Underlord here. He loves versing Lycan. He went Atrophy Aura, so he's not really going to get that many right clicks off. He's going to try, but Lycan's more involved in farming right now. Looks like we've got Night Stalker wrapping around. He does have a Void, level 1. He could maybe kill the Witch Doctor. Not sure about the PL. PL's quite a bit of HP. See how they go. PL's getting pretty deep in this lane. They are pinging. Here we go. Night Stalker runs in, gets the Void onto the Witch Doctor. Yeah, they're choosing the weak one. They're going to right click him down, but the cask is pretty good to the Witch Doctor there. Another Void in 3 seconds. Do they actually die for it? Yes, they do. Night Stalker gets killed. The Sand King stun is actually returning onto the Viper. Viper's going to run away. But there you go. The Void comes back out onto the Sand King. And pretty much an even trade there. They don't get a kill on the Radiant on Viper, but they do get the Witch Doctor. It's a great start there. In fact, they're going to go straight for the Viper and take it down. Whoa. Okay. Right. And the bottom lane, Timbersaw's doing Timbersaw things, has 2 points in reactive armor, so he's pretty happy right now. There's an invisible Disruptor wandering around the river between mid and bottom lane. Night Stalker is actually on the opposite side of the map, so he's just waiting for nighttime. He might try and take the courier, but I don't think he'll make it in time. Those boots help him move, but he's not a fantastic hero at taking out the courier. Witch Doctor comes in, but Disrupt puts one strike on. I don't think this is a kill attempt. Actually, Night Stalker comes in, but they're going to go on the Witch Doctor. The Glimpse comes in, pulls him back. The caster's there again, but Night Stalker gets his second kill from a rotation. Nice rotations there, man. Down at bot Timbersaw's, you know, having fun. How many last hits has he got, though? Yeah, 15, 2, Brews, 10. So around about an even lane. You're not going to see that much action coming between these guys. There's a couple right clicks, maybe a Thunderclap occasionally, but that's about it. top. Oh, I thought I was about to get a kill, but it looks like Cat Feces is waiting for Lycan to come a bit forward. He might have been seen by the creeps there. So Lycan's hanging back. He knows something's up. Looks like Night Stalker's going to come in. Doesn't exactly find anything. He pings out here thinking that somebody's there. And then, yeah, he... the surprise is there's nothing in the box. So Catfees is wasting his time, really. It's very good to waste a Sand King's time. Because Sand King needs to do two things. He needs to get kills, and he needs to farm his Blink Dagger. So if you waste Sand King's time like this, get a few right clicks, get a Void, you know. He stuns Night Stalker, but he doesn't exactly get a kill on him. The Thunder Strike comes out, he's going to take more damage. Underlord's farming good, and that's all he needs to do. So maybe Sand King needs to pick a different lane to rotate to. Whoops. Pings out, he's going to get a rune, that's good. Alright, any action happening anywhere? Mid lane, Vipers versus PLs. Not your average matchup, but if you 11 last hits, 14 last hits. Not a big difference, except for all these denies that Viper's getting, so that's good quality denies. Looks like they want to match up and go on PL here. Disruptor's going to find him. Does get a haste rune, so Disruptor may actually die here. Night Stalker's coming in. It is nighttime, so he can do a bit more damage. The Void does come out, but he's only level 2. He can only fly around. So PL's fine with that. Goes back to lane. He might even get that last hit. Nah, just gets denied by the Viper there. Poison Strike comes out, but top tower. Looks like Witch Doctor wants to try and get a kill on this Lycan here if he can. Sand King's roughing around. Only has level 2 stun, so it's not the biggest range. We gotta try and team up. Thanks, guys. Looks like Night Stalker wants to see if he can actually get the PL. He doesn't have a silence, so it's gonna be a little bit of just tempering this. Yeah, Doppelganger comes out. Sand King TP's in. He might put a Spirit Lance out, but 3 seconds to go. Night Stalker makes it out. He's fine. And another pause. Oh, man. God dang it. I swear to God, like, every single game that this has been played, and it's not the team's fault, because I think China's specifically having lag right now. Most Chinese teams have been DCing. Like, the first qualifier game, there was at least 10 minutes worth of pause time. But every single other game has had people DCing as well, and having to pause and just reset the net. Which you can understand, man. It's China. They have, what, 1 billion people in there? Everybody using the net. You know, you download enough music. Oh man, that's old. That's Kazaa stuff. I remember downloading music on LimeWire and Kazaa. You don't even need to do that these days. They got me. I pay for Spotify now, man. I could be getting all this music for free. But, yeah. As we get older, we get a little less bolder. And now everybody DCs from... oh, God. Team Ever. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, sure, certainly. I assumed it's on, but that's probably me. We'll have a bit of time since everybody DC'd from Team Ever. It's going to be in advance, I believe. Edgepan. Alright, I do have it. That's... lower this down a little bit. Yeah, so I'll do that. That might make it a little bit smoother. Okay, how's that? A little better? Yeah. This time, if there's anything I can improve, I'll try my best to do it. Witch Doctor wants to go in on the Lycan, gets a little stun out, actually lands on the Night Stalker and the Lycan, bounces a little bit time, but Underlord puts the Fire Sword down and runs straight through it. Disruptor does have a glimpse if he wants to use it, but I don't think Underlord's the person you want to go on. Witch Doctor is going to slightly make it away, but they do get the Thunder Strike on the Underlord. Night Stalker runs away, and that's about it for the gank. Okay, we got the clarity coming out for the Night Stalker. He wants another rotation. Maybe he tries mid. He still doesn't have silence though, so kill potential isn't that great. Lycan's hiding behind as near to the tower as he can, because he can't even fight this Underlord, but everybody's going to come down on him. The Thunder Strike does come down. Night Stalker says right click as best he can. Glimpse is coming back on, and this Underlord is dead. Goes straight down there. But nice Thunderstorm at the Firestorm at the end. Sand King almost got a kill on that Night Stalker. that doesn't work. I said left click. Fix.
I'll dig that.
Okay, Bruce, having a great time. He's actually level 6, level 7 on the Timber. We check net worth, they'll probably be roughly about even, give or take. Okay, I lied. Timber's doing much better than Brew is. Oh, nice creep behind the tower. Okay, top tower is actually where all the action is. Might as well leave the camera here. They need to secure this farm for Lycan. Sand King wants to get this kill though, so if they kill the Lycan, it's pretty big, but Disruptor finds the Sand King. The sun comes down on Disruptor there. Underlord's going to be in the area, but he puts the Firestorm down on the Night Stalker there. Sandstorm is there, but they have a vision with the Sentry. The Glimpse comes back in, they're pulling him back in. Brew is in the area. He has a Primal Split if he wants to use it, but he's holding it back. The sun comes out onto the Night Stalker. He doesn't avoid the storm down. They want to get a right click just as good as kill, and Disruptor gets it. Lycan is fine, but they kill the Sand King. Looks like Underlord has to retreat. Going back to his base. Okay, good job. Oh, here we go. We're going to actually get a gank. They have the Primal Split if they want to use it. Nice one uses, puts the Primal Split out. They're going to get a Sun from the Earth Spirit. Do they well? Anybody? No, the Sun from the Sand King actually saves the Underlord a little bit, and Brew has to actually run back. They're TPing back to the second tier 2 tower to Night Stalker, leaving the Wind Spirit if they want. Nice right click. Just to annoy the Sand King. Cool. Looks like Timbersword's going to actually get this bottom tower a little bit uncontested. No real problems coming up here. He's going to go for the Hood of Defiance. Great against the Viper, to be fair. Probably actually about it. Static Storm, you know, lowered a little bit, but mainly against the Viper. Viper's actually come in. Here we go. Does have a Viper Strike if he wants to use it, but he's going to chain out as he can. The break is there, but he walks out of Nevertoxin and actually wants to fight. Here we go. The Whirling Death does go on Viper. He's losing his stats. The chain goes through. He does have another Chakra in a couple seconds. Can he kill the Viper instead? The Nevertoxin comes back down. The one charge is used, and he pulls right through again. This Timbersaur's running around, does have as much regen as he can. He does have a Salve if he wants to use it. In fact, he is using it. He wants to fight as well. Salve on Salve. The Soul Ring is used. That almost killed him. He's back in the Nevertoxin. He's running back north, using the trees to hide, but he's gonna go down. Viper gets the kill. Nice job on that one. Timbersaw goes down, which means Underlord feels like taking the top tower. Maybe. No, he feels like farming this one creep. Oh, fair enough. Night Stalker getting all the runes, waiting for nighttime to come up again. We've got another 4 minutes coming up. No points in darkness yet, so no rotation's going to come out for another 4 minutes. Safe bet for Radiant. They're going to be farming as much as they want. They're going to wait for another Brew Split, if anything. So 38 seconds for Radiant to farm. This PL... Oh, actually, Timber, what are you doing? You're just scaring the Brew. Alright, fair enough. Timber things. We don't need to talk about PL. PL's PL. Is he going Battle Fury, or is he going... We don't know yet. We'll find out. Most mid PLs go stat build, so they're going to get the Yasha into Manta into Refusal. Refusal might be alright for this game, not sure. We'll see what PL thinks. Down bot, Lycan wanted to get a kill, but he's not going to get much. He might try and get this bottom tower. Viper's in the area. Has his drums ready. We have the Helmet of Dominator, so a lot of creeps are going to come there. Radiant aren't defending this. In fact, they're trying to get this tier 1 tower mid. Brew's trying to slow him down a little bit if they can, but this tower's gone. So they want to trade a tower for a tower if they can. Can they do it? Almost.
Middle tower is drowning.
Midas coming on Brew, that's pretty good. Bruce, oh no, Blink Dagger first, so he's not going to be very active for a while. We'll see. Alright, tier 2s are actually going to go down too. Viper's hanging out there, Nevertoxin comes down, Drum is ready to be used if they want to get it. The Glyph does come out, so Radiant do have to respond. Underlord does TP down, but he's going to be broken. They could try and kill him if they wanted, but Lycan runs away. He's happy with getting a tower. He's happy with forcing rotations, and top, look at this Disruptor. He's farming up level 6. He never expected to get level 6 this soon. He's level 5 still. But he gets a free lane to himself. Pretty psyched. Invisible Timbersaw running out here. There we go. Chakra up chain, and he will never be seen again. Down he goes. Lycan's probably going to fight them. We've got the Shapeshift going on to the Underlord. A weird person to go for. He's going to TP out, and he just needs to survive. The Soul Ring's a little bit weird to use, but he's going to probably make it out. 1 more second, and he is gone. Underlord's fine. PL farming mid, going up against this Night Stalker. What did he decide to build, actually? We don't know yet. He's going to get Power Treads. He's actually suffering a little bit. 3,500. Not the best from a mid PL. Viper's actually doing a lot better. Hood of Defiance. Solid stuff, man. Witch Doctor's got some wards up. They got a smoke if they want to get it, but Epicenter is not ready to go yet. So Sand King wants to farm 2 levels. Timbersaw is probably going to take these creeps away from it, but it might be better to dedicate it to Sand King. But Dire have already scanned out. They know where they are. Nightstalk is actually wanting to... He wants to take this. Disruptor's coming in, has some vision, they see it. But everyone from Radiant's hiding behind the tower. They're actually going to go on the Timbersaw. Timbersaw does chain, but he can be pulled back in with the gun if he wants. Everybody's TPing in. PL, Underlord, can they find anybody? The Pit of Malice hits nobody. Chain comes in, the trucker comes out. They do see Viper, he's around this side if they want to go for him, but they decide to push the lane. Nightstalker's hanging out the side here, and in the background, we do have a Brew. It's going to be a pincer move. But do they see them? The sun comes out onto Nightstalker. Guess who's in the area? PL's there. We got a dust, but Sand King goes straight down. Nightstalker's running away, flying away as fast as he can. Already bought the urn. He expects to die. Timbersaw's going to chuck her if he can. Can he get the chain? Nope. What's happening over here? Underlord is being fought against the Brew, the Viper, the Disruptor, but they can't even kill him. And somehow Nightstalker lives. Whoa, that's a lot of damage from Welling down. I think the worst news about this fight is Lycan's currently pushing a tier 2 tower and not actually being stopped. You're not even getting a kill here. Brew does still have split use Midas as a passive Midas, and he's fine. He can actually split and survive and delay these push. Lycan may try and go high ground, but the Sand King's already here to defend. This is falling apart, man. Here you go. Nightstalker's going to find the Underlord, but really they don't exactly have the chance to Underlord. Kill the Underlord. Witch Doctor, Timbersaw with the break, Silence is a better chance of killing this tanky son of a bitch. He's got a Vanguard. He's probably going to go Crimson Guard. We'll see what he actually builds. The Necronomicon is also complete on the Lycan, who's pushing the tier 1 tower by farming behind it. God, this guy's got balls, honestly. He knows that Radiant can't even kill him anymore. He has Shapeshift. So, oh, there you go. They're silencing up Timber, and down he goes. Nightstalker does another bloody kill. This Nightstalker's on fire. 5-0-3. He's got 5 last hits too, so you know. He's scoring on all regards. Hood is complete. The Ag Scepter build, so fantastic against the Timber. In fact, that's gonna rip the Timber apart as soon as he gets those Ags. But it is a far off dream. They're probably going to try and push to tier 2. They have the Lycan Shapeshift and they have the Necronomicon ready. The Glyph was used a little bit early, but Witch Doctor's hiding behind the tower. No Death Ward yet on the Witch Doctor. They're really falling behind. The Pit of Malice is there, but Shapeshift is used. Nightstalker runs around the side and they're going to take down the Underlord. Timbers has to run. Witch Doctor has to run, but everybody's dying. The Glyph actually can come back in on the Timber and get it, but the stun comes in from Sand King. This tower's gone. That fight was terrible. Underlord was just trying to delay them, but he killed his Witch Doctor and himself, and they lost the tower anyway. I guess the saving grace right now is this PL. Currently farming, trying to recover. Still only 4,800. Going for the Diffusal Blade, so give him 10-20 minutes. He's going to be a beast, but for now, the beast is Viper and this Lycan. Just solidly farming. Necronomicon's coming really early for them. Everything's coming up Team Ever.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
But in saying that, the Dire still have potential. Timbersaw is fantastic against the strength carries. He just needs items. He did go Yules, so he feels he needs to go defensive. That's odd, no Hood. He may suffer from that. Oh, we'll see how it goes. He may actually get a whole bunch of kills. Who knows? It's only the start of the game. Yules is fantastic against the Lycan running at you, the Nightstalker running at you. If you have the silence from the Nightstalker, pretty good. Static Storm to stop a little bit of damage there. So it's a very good item, but you'd never want to go first on Timber. Timber's about getting Bloodstone, getting charges, having map presence. Yules doesn't exactly speak map presence. Well, smoke comes out from the Radiant. They actually find the Viper straight up. Can they actually kill him? The Sun comes out from the same thing. The Chakra is there. The chain is going to go through. They need more damage though. He's almost dead. Sword gets that kill. The Yules pays off. They find the Night Stalker. There you go. The chain comes through. He's well in depth. They're going to try and slow him down as much as they can. Do they have any more control? They apply the Darkness was called, but the Sand King stun secures the kill for the Timber. Oh, God. I need to take a break from talking. Here we go. Brew's pushing Vibes. Actually, he's going Radiance. Is this an Ice Brew? Because I know Ice never likes going Blink Dagger. He always goes Midas into Radiance. Radiance being pretty good against PL. And I guess Underlord to agree, but they're surrounding the Sand King. Sand King has to stun his way out, and they're probably going to escape as best they can. A little bit of a weird rotation from Dire there. Lycan had to stop farming for that, but now he's back at it. Necronomicon 3 is complete, people. In a moment, sorry. I jumped the gun there. There you go, Necronomicon 3. The final push is ready. They'll probably get the Roshan first, chuck it on Viper, just so he can stand on the high ground himself while Lycan pushes. Underlord currently still has a Vanguard. I'm not sure what he's going to go for, but he does put the Pit of Malice on the Disruptor, but the Glimpse is being used. He's ulting and running straight at Disruptor. What the hell? The Glimpse is a little bit late, and there you go. He's just trying to freak out the Disruptor there, so he screws up the Glimpse, which he did. Did not time it correctly. Alright, PL is running through, does not have a Diffusal Blade, so they're desperate right now. The Sun actually comes down on Disruptor, so they're going to get a kill on Disruptor, which is fine. The Static Storm does come down if they want to do something about it, but kind of a desperate move from Radiant, but it scores them. Static Storm is on cooldown, they get a kill on Disruptor.